What is that foreshadowing?
We'll see if you get there. Alright, quick recap.
I'd like to roll investigation, please.
Quick recap on the last session. The group took a moment to gather themselves after defeating Nelfar the Grave. Bernier chopped his head off and tied it to his belt. They made their way out of the labyrinth and were greeted by Halalathir. Freeing his soul from the shackles of this plane, he left them with a chest full of gold, as well as the great dragon spear. After one final night in the castle, the sun rose on a new day. Bernier and Bin briefly shared their run-in with the Spider Queen Loth. Everybody gathered their mounts and made their way back to Secomber. Halfway through your travels, you came across the surviving goblins. They've been disemboweled and their trail led towards the misty forest, while Goxon spotted the wizard's tower on fire. A decision is made, and the group made haste to save Payson. Arriving on scene, you found him unconscious on the top floor. As Claudia healed him, she took a sneak attack from an assassin. A fight broke out. As the assassin was about to bleed out, Bernier used his flaming axe to cauterize the wound, stabilizing him for the moment.
I am.
For the moment, right, motherfucker.
Tell me all your secrets.
Yeah. Alright, I'm immediately going to take out put my axe away, and I'm gonna take out my rope of climbing, and I'm gonna have it tie up the assassin.
Nice.
Okay, so you take out your rope of climbing, and this is the one that kind of moves on its own, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you take it out and
So
you
I'm
use your
able to
action,
lift
and
him
it
up.
begins wrapping around and binding him, squeezing him, and you can hear him kind of grunt and wince in pain as it pushes his arms into the stab wounds in his sides.
Oh, that's just the beginning, you motherfucker.
I think by this point, because Bin is up there, Bin got Goxon up. He went to go kind of check on Paizen.
Okay, so as you make your way over, you can see that Claudia had healed him and brought him to a stable moment. His eyes slowly started opening, and he looks up at you, and he coughs, and this black bile kind of spews out onto the floor. He's clutching his side, and he kind of gestures weakly towards his bed.
Okay. Anyone want to go over check out the bed?
I can
Real
go
quick,
check out the bed.
is the map up right now?
Yeah, the map should be up.
Oh shit. Maybe I need to refresh.
Yeah, try
Yeah, I'm
refreshing
looking for
it.
Ah, yeah, I just need to refresh. Okay.
Ben, should we bring Hazen over to the bed? Like, we can help, like, carry him over?
Yeah. And does anyone else need healing?
I most certainly do. I didn't know if we were gonna do a short rest after all this stuff.
Is anyone like poisoned?
I am.
I have
Probably.
12 health out of 45 as well.
But are you okay? But are you like poisoned? Like, do we need to do something for that?
Not that I
or-
remember.
So,
I'm not poisoned.
Payson and Claudia are definitely poisoned. I think Goxon is also poisoned.
Do our characters know that?
I
Like,
don't
which we can roll?
remember that.
I would say you can definitely feel it. You can see in the wound, there's kind of like this necrosis slowly beginning to spread.
Whoa. Wait, so
Yeah, Ben-
it's constipation? Because I don't remember that.
I believe that you got poisoned as well from one of the attacks, just based off the fact
Yeah,
that
'cause
you're
you went
like,
down, right?
yeah, you went down.
I forget the ramifications of being poisoned. I mean, you can't be healed technically, or you're just you're kind of like fighting and everything at a disadvantage.
Poisoned. It's not as bad. Yeah, so it's disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, so it's not like in like an RPG where you're just constantly taking damage.
Slowly losing health.
Yeah, you just have disadvantage on pretty much everything that you do at the moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna drag the Drow assassin and like rest his back up against this table. And I'm gonna give him a nice little bitch slap across the face. And I was like, oh yeah, actually, let me search his pockets.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll.
Our cats are in the dice.
Cats are in
And then I think Josh's neck is out, so Claudia and Ben are gonna carry Peyton over to his bed.
Okay, perfect. I will make you guys roll a strength check between the two of you. It's enough for you kind of like one person gets the top half, the other person's picked the legs up. He's not a large creature, so it's the two of you is enough to slowly kind of get him and put him on the bed. And as he hits the bed, he kind of lets out a hoot and he leans over and is pointing underneath his bed.
Okay. Can I roll investigation to look underneath?
You can just look underneath. As you poke your head down, you can see a small black, a small brown, like, little box.
And Claudia's gonna pull that out and put it in front of Peyton.
So he opens it up, and it just has, like, two little latches on it, so he cracks them open, and he hands you two black bottles, and he points over at Goxen with it, and he very weakly just tries to go, antidote. And then you see him take out an additional bottle and start chugging it, and after he finishes chugging it, you can see the necrosis kind of slowly beginning to fade from the wound.
Claudia's gonna run one over to Goxen, and then she's gonna drink hers.
Hey-oh.
Okay.
Hey-oh.
Did we say that Ben was also poisoned too, or was it just you two?
Oh. Ooh.
I think it's just.
I think it was.
I think it's just them two.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
No, Ben doesn't get any antidote.
None for him. No.
Too sketchy. Did you roll an investigation, Brunier, on searching the assassin?
Yeah, I rolled an 8 though.
An 8? Okay. As you rummage through his pockets, you can with an 8, I would say that you at least find a small bottle in it, and it has a very thick, viscous green fluid in it, which you can add to your inventory. A bottle of drow poison.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, good. That's good. We identified. I was like, oh, do we give it to him? Is it like as an inhaler or
I
something?
What 3-year-old are identifying it?
I do
It's like
have
a fantasy epic.
resistance against poison, so I could throw it back and see what happens.
Oh God. Do I want to get info from him? Does he speak English? Does he speak common?
Hey, I say you should pour the poison in his eyes.
Oh, I did not. I just gave him a little bitch smack while he's up against the table, told him not to fall asleep. Be with him in
You
a
pull
second.
off your glove, slap him in the.
Yeah.
How do you do?
You do.
I'm gonna OP over here because I don't know.
Where is his dagger? The Drow's.
So he had a short sword and a dagger. I would say when he fell unconscious for that brief moment, they just clattered on the ground.
Okay. Anyone can claim those.
Yeah, they're just it's just a normal short sword and a normal dagger.
Because I kept forgetting to do this. Ben wants to access Brunier's pack and take the gun that he gave Brunier initially.
Yeah, no, please.
I keep forgetting to do that, and Bobby's like, here's a fucking encounter, and I'm like, I don't have any.
Yeah, take it.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Just real quick, Bobby, what was that? It was like the rifle of Ricochet or something.
Yeah. Let me know if it comes up on your thing. It should, but if not, I can add it in for you.
Alright, and then let's see. What do I have to intimidate with?
Start questioning this fucko.
Oh, yeah, what do I have to get answers?
I can roll for.
I can pass you the chaos crystal.
Yeah,
Doc can have. Sorry, that if you want.
Is he being held
I-
upside down by his ankles, or did we just tie him up?
No, right now he's tied up.
like sitting against the table. Like his back is like against the table, but his like legs are out. So yeah, I'm gonna take out my hand axe and be like, "All right, motherfucker, do you understand what I'm saying?"
He just looks up at you and and like half coughs up blood and half spits it at your feet.
All right, I'm gonna take his shoe off, and I'm gonna fucking chop off his fucking big toe.
I was right about to say Goxton like walks up and cuts one of his toes off. But you beat me to it.
Jesus
Oh my God, you guys
Christ.
are better than me. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
are we gonna start tickling his feet mercilessly?
So you just yank his boot off, hold his foot down, and just take your hand axe and just like a piece of meat just kind of carve off like his big toe.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you chop it off, he just lets out this like blood-curdling scream, and you see him kind of get woozy a little bit because he only has one hit point.
Yeah.
So he's still pretty
yeah.
really beat up, so you can kind of see him get woozy immediately from just like the overall pain and like excess blood loss.
You know, I met an elf once with 1 foot, and he was able to get away just fine. But I don't never know about 2. Can I do like an intimidation check or something?
Yeah, give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Oh,
So that is 19 to start. Oh, beautiful. 23.
23. So as you chop his foot off and kind of make that joke, he looks up at you
What did it count?
It could be whatever.
Okay.
and he says,
Come
I'm
on,
a-
but
I'm a dead man either way, so just finish the job. But you can see that the intimidation was successful, and you didn't really ask him a question, you just sort of chopped his foot off, or his toe off.
are you here? Why? Who sent you?
well, maybe.
Oh,
Well, if you
how?
are a dead man, maybe in your final moments you can please
How-
the gods, so you do not have to suffer in the afterlife.
Serious do we want to torture this guy? Question mark.
That, or we could just cripple you. We don't have to kill you.
Does anyone have an extra potion?
How many
that can,
more
like,
are
let
you?
him sip
How
on it a
many
little
more of
bit?
them are you?
What do you need?
I said, does anyone have an extra potion? You can make him sip on it a little bit, and then you can
Oh.
like.
Ben,
more.
that's what I was getting to. Ben, let's see, do I have it? Ben puts his
Hey,
hand.
does anyone have like a lesser restoration or something like that? Maybe we
I
could
do.
grow his fit back just to cut it back up
I
again.
was actually wondering. I was like, is that how healing works?
That might be higher. Yeah, that might be a higher level.
Ben puts his hand on the guy and he does healing hands to regain 3d4.
Okay, so tell me how much he heals.
Give me 1 second. That's 1.
Also, while you're doing that, I want Goxton to look at you and be like, I could use some of that too.
He gets.
Oh, Jeremy, do you have no healing at all?
I have a potion, but I kind of want to save it if we're about to like take a rest anyway, and maybe some kind soul could just use a little spell on it.
That was 7
I'm
healing,
fine
Josh?
right now, though.
Yeah, it looks like he gets 7 health back.
Okay, I do have
Okay.
a potion of healing that I can give you.
I guess, yeah, I have a potion as well. Like I just want to save it.
So as you reach out, and you heal him, you can see the cuts and wounds on his side that you can see a little bit through the rope. You can see them kind of heal up a little bit, and he just takes like a brief moment. And Bernier, what did you ask him as Ben was
his other
healing
toe.
him? How many more are there?
Yeah, how many more of them are you?
So after he takes this big breath, he looks up at you and he says, "You can kill me, you can torture me. She will never stop sending people."
Take the foot.
That's fine, because I'm
No.
having a great time. And then I'm going to
Take the
take out my
foot.
Morning Star. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, did anyone else say something?
No, you're
I
good. You're
was
good.
curious before. Are you gonna kill him?
I'm going to do what I can until we get at least an answer that we can use.
So
You have
I
to
have
ask
a number.
questions to get answers. You guys are just
Question.
beating the shit
So
out
I
of them.
have. I was gonna say. So Ben wants to. Ben can try something because Ben's had some negative experiences recently.
Okay.
On a way to
Before-
get some in. So Ben.
Yeah.
On your face.
Yeah.
On the face.
Go ahead, Ben. Do your thing.
This is gonna be kind of bad. This is gonna be kind of fucked up. Ben snaps his fingers and does performance of creation. And he creates. It pops up in front of him a pot, like a larger pot, of scalding water. And he's gonna grab the guy's foot and just look at him, and just shake his head.
We need to ask some questions then.
Tom already did intimidate him, so you can roll in intimidation again, but like I said, you guys aren't asking him questions, you're just beating the shit out of him.
I wanted to elaborate
Austin
something.
stabs him in the neck.
You!
No, I'm joking.
I'm gonna ask
Alright.
him. Is it? I'm literally just gonna. I'm just over here watching you guys do this. I'm just gonna walk up to this and be like, "Who sent you?
We already know who sent him.
Who is it?"
It was a
Ben just holds
It's
his
cold.
foot near the pot of water. And
So-
he just doesn't want to do it, but he will.
So as he can feel the heat beginning to rise, touching the foot that has lost a toe, you can see him kind of recoil a little bit, and he just gasps, and he's like, Eclipse sent me. She's just going to keep sending people. This is never going to end.
Who else
Well,
were assassins sent to?
Yeah, where else were they sent?
I didn't get, and I'm just an assassin. She didn't give me any information. She sent me here, and this was my only goal. I don't know who else she sent and where. As far as I'm aware, it was just here and just to find you guys.
Well, shit.
I won't talk to that.
We shook him down, right? Shook him down with all of his shit.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
I'm gonna pull out my Morning Star, and I'm gonna put it up against his foot, and I'm gonna say, "Tell us about the inside of Kars. Did she summon you there?"
I'm trying to think.
Would he know this?
That's what I'm trying to think, is would he know this? He looks down at his foot in the Morning Star, and he looks up all at you, beaten and abused and just in rough shape from the days that you've had. And he just sighs. He knows that this is probably where his life is going to end. And he says, "It's a fortress. There's 4 towers. Each one has a guard in it. It's a slave mining fortress. They are taking in slavers, they're sending slavers, they're using the mines to get this powder for their rituals." I passed through, and the leader was Mizra. She's in control of that particular operation.
Ben is
Are there any
relieved.
other allies
Oh,
other
sorry.
than the Drow associated with this?
What was that?
Sin, like that.
Is it just an operation run by Drow, or are there any other allies that you have?
So he looks at you, Claudia, and really takes you in specifically, and he looks at the rest of the group, and he looks back at you, and he says, "We've hired some of your kind too," and he spits at your feet, just this like thick, bloody mucus.
And smacks him on the foot.
He takes 1 damage.
It says delicious.
Hey, do we need anything else?
Are we
I
actually
say
going to
kill
kill
him.
Oh no!
I
Oh
say
no!
kill him.
He gave us what we wanted, though.
Say kill him.
You already investigated him, right? He doesn't
Why
have
would
anything
you?
else.
Why would you let an assassin go whose whole life is to fucking kill
Why?
you?
All right. So, dude, does anyone have any more questions?
My only question that I had before, I don't know if you guys heard. I asked. I wanted to ask him where is this person? Where is this person? Like, does he know the person's location?
Where who is?
You know what?
The person that sent him. I forget what. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we know where Kars is, because Quintus picks up the drugs from there.
Ben quickly
No,
also,
it's Lipsies.
in his hand, conjures a little doll, like of a dead goblin, because he wants to ask about. He wants to know if they were responsible for the dead goblins outside.
He shakes his head and he says, "I wouldn't waste my time on a fucking goblin."
That's very insightful. He could draw it from that. Fair enough.
All right. Are
Well,
we good?
you're about to die, homie. Do you want to have... What's your famous last word?
Like, understand
We-
like what they are, what their power is.
I mean, we know they're the cult. We know that they have a lot of magic. And I'm assuming it's Mizra. Well, there's Lolth, Mizra, Eclipsis, Sin, and then Nelfar, which we took out.
Yeah. It's like having information, like knowing Nelfar is a necromancer. I feel like a lot of us maybe like.
Well, Caven would know more because he taught Eclipsis and Sin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Mizra's someone different.
Yeah.
Claudia is gonna ask. Tell us everything you know about Mizra.
She's a warrior and ruthless, and you will fall to her blade.
Okay, sounds good. You've been very helpful. And then Brunir takes his Morning Star and just bashes the assassin's face in. One swing, just.
So as you reel back to deliver the final blow, mid-swing, you just hear him mutter, "We will not stay below," and with that, your mace smashes into.
You're very motherfucker.
It smashes into his face and caves in his head, and he just thumps over.
Were we all in the splash zone?
I was very much resisting the urge to kill him that whole entire time, so I hope all of you
Dude,
guys
same.
know.
That's why I wanted to make sure you guys asked the question. I'm sorry if you wanted to do the blow.
No. Like I said, I'm trying to learn.
I'm
trying to learn constraint. I'm trying to not just
Kill everything. Ben wipes the gore and blood from his
really
back.
wanted to. I didn't learn shit.
Ben looks like a contestant after the Kids' Choice Awards. He's just covered in shit.
On
I just slime.
the assassin. Alright, so I undo the rope. Like, I don't know, I click my fingers and it unties or whatever. The assassin, are they wearing like a shroud or any specific kind of? Like,
So he's wearing like
more like a cloth.
So he's wearing a
like,
medium, like a black medium armor, and on the chest is the symbol of Lolth, and he has a black, like, cloak with, like, the black hood that covers his face.
Does the armor is leather, right?
Yeah, it's your pretty standard leather armor.
Does the
We should... Oh, wait, no, he's an assassin. We should take his shit. case we gotta
Yeah, does
disguise.
the cloak have the symbol of Walt on it?
The cloak doesn't, the armor does.
Okay.
Works to have. We're trying to infiltrate.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
we should take it with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll. Should I take the? Can I take the cloak though?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I asked everyone else.
Say I want the cloak.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the cloak.
If it's not magical, I don't want that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not doing anything for me.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna take. Where's your hawk,
Just the neighbor.
Jeremy? You
Um,
know?
I will say that the cloak isn't magical.
Somewhere.
The armor, I will say, I didn't create the magical item, but I will say that given he's an assassin, you'll wearing this medium leather armor, you would have advantage on stealth rolls with that particular type of
Yeah,
armor.
that makes sense. Tom, I think the hawk is circling, right? Didn't you say that, Bobby?
Yeah, he's
time?
up above, kind of just circling, waiting for some type of cue.
I want to go over to I want Gox to go over to Payson and ask him start asking him some questions. I kind of want to know what happened? Did you see our bird? How did this all start? Did this guy just come out of nowhere?
He's at this point. He's now sitting up, feeling a little bit recovered, still weak, and he says, "I don't know. I was tinkering at my desk. Your bird came in through the window, and at that moment, I was hit and went down. But as I went down, I started seeing the smoke coming up from the downstairs. And I will say that you guys didn't spend a ton of time trying to put the fire out. There was that brief moment right before the battle. So the fire is still going downstairs, but with that keg of water that was thrown on it, it's definitely diminished. There's still a lot of hot embers and a lot of smoke coming up. And as you look around, you can see all of his books and just his life's work and collection. All of the books, they're not burnt, but from all the smoke and just the overall heat, you can see everything is kind of charred. The paperwork on his desk is kind of curled inwards. Even though the tower didn't burn down, the smoke and the heat definitely did some permanent damage.
Okay, I want Goxon to. Well, I mean, I guess we should decide. Do we want to try to put his shit out, or should we all just get out and bring him with us? Because
I mean, it is his house, to be fair.
it is his house, but I feel like it might be fucked. And if it is fucked, we could tell him. We could ask him if he wants to live with us.
I want to roll for my contracting ability. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to redo the whole foundation, man. It's all burnt.
Yeah.
I think we should try to get him to live with us in our mansion.
This 9 months renovation.
Yeah.
He really should come back to Secomber with us though, just because
That's
it's
what I'm
safer
saying.
there. Yeah.
I'd say for him, it would be good to have him in our whatever you call it, that fort or whatever
Right.
that's being made.
Our home base.
Our
Yeah.
bastion.
He could be our gardener.
Yeah.
He can tend to all the animals that we don't have.
Yeah.
So, question for the DM: does Pison have since he lives here? Does he have is this his kitchen, quote unquote, this is a kitchen up here or something?
I mean, for what little the man eats, there's some
Some
dried meat and a little bit of stuff.
Ben made that whole pot of scalding water, and he realizes with the guy dead, he can't do anything with it. So he wanted to try and make tea for everyone. So he's just dragging the thing over to the table.
While there's a fire going on downstairs.
Yeah, right. One problem at a time.
Put the tea onto the fire.
Ben's trying to pour it on some. He's trying to pour some tea into cups. He's burning his hand.
Brunier is gonna go up to the window, open it, and then call the hawk down. And while the hawk is flying down, he's gonna cut off a piece of the a nice chunk of the cloak, and he's gonna tie Nelfar's head in it, like kind of like a kid run away from home with like the sack over the stick, like kind of something like that.
Like the hobo, like a hobo bindle.
Yeah, he's gonna have him like hoboed in. No, he's gonna have Nelfar's head hoboed into the cloth, and when the bird comes down, he's gonna tell Goxin to tell. What's it? What's the bird's name again?
I think
Fingus.
it's Fingus.
Fingus. Okay.
Fingus with an F.
Fingus. I thought Fingus was the frog.
No, Fingus with an F.
Oh, Fingus. All right. Tell Fingus, fly this over carts, drop it, stay high, go at night, do not get into any unnecessary danger.
Goxin makes a
But
series
make sure
of
this
squawking
message is
noises
delivered.
to Fingus, and Fingus understands it. But before, yeah. But before Fingus flies away, I want Goxin to take the letter that I wrote for Pages and just take that back along with the money I put in it. How much money did I put in it, Bobby?
I think it was 1,000 gold.
I think it was 1,000. I think it was a lot. I put a lot of gold in that thing, so I'm gonna take that back and add the gold back to my thing. We'll worry about that at another time. Clearly, Payton's not.
He's not helping us anytime soon.
Yeah, he's not doing anything for anyone right now. That's for sure.
Jeremy, do me a favor before I forget. Roll a stealth check for Fingus.
A stealth check for Fingus.
No, tell him to go at night. Tell him to stay high above.
I'm trying to see how I would do that, like in this app.
Let me. So.
What does a stealth check come from? Dexterity? Okay, that comes from dexterity. So
Yeah.
would I
I'm
just
trying to bring it up,
So-
but my fucking.
I have his character sheet in front of me. So a stealth check.
Yeah, so roll a d20, I would assume, and then add your dexterity to it.
Just add the So for mod it's +2. Okay, for save it's +2 as well. Never mind. Okay. Let's give Fingus his own special die. He gets the Lord of the Rings. Alright. So that is gonna be. Ooh, alright. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna be a 2 + 2, so that's a 4.
Ben's gonna quickly give. Can Ben give him bardic inspiration?
No, he's gone.
Oh fuck. Ben realizes it as he flies away.
No.
So I will say, as he flies away,
Damn.
the weight of this head kind of bobbing, you can see the weight of it is kind of just like pulling Fingus a little clunkily through the air.
Oh, well, I'm never gonna see that guy again.
So we'll see if he makes it back.
Tom,
I'm sorry.
you killed my fucking bird, dude. You killed my
I
fucking
didn't
bird.
stay high up.
Does Fingus have an armor class? Do you have that in front of you?
I can pull it up real quick. Hold on. Fingus,
Bobby is
right here.
literally shooting the messenger.
Literally. His armor class is
Seriously?
12. His armor class is 12.
Okay.
I tested a bird to its death.
Alright, just know if he dies, I'm not.
How much-
questioning
how
anyone,
much,
Like, everyone's just gonna die.
How much health does he have?
Fucking game.
Oh my god.
He has 7 HP. He's a guy, actually.
Yeah, what?
Bird. Poor little bird.
That's the problem. Bobby's questions are getting increasingly true. Like, does he have a bird family to go back to? Did he divorced his bird wife and he has someone to go back to? His bird children?
How long exactly is his wingspan?
If he,
I don't know.
Could he make it back on one wing?
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Am I gonna get like a vision of what's going on, or?
He may or may not come back. I have to look at how long it's going to take him to.
The logistics of things.
I have to see how
tried
long it will
implementing
take
a
him to
system
get
so
there.
we could send messages. I tried making up a phone. But you just want to shoot down my phone idea, Bobby. It's okay.
Right. He's just dropping off that and he's leaving.
I also would like to note, when you guys met Pip, he did have sending stones, which are literally walkie-talkies in D&D, and you guys didn't buy them.
I didn't have any.
God damn it.
I didn't even know we had them.
Alright, so, yeah, Goxon's still talking to Payson, so I want him to keep talking to Payson, and I want him to just ask him, you know, do you want us to help you rebuild here, or would you like to come with us? We have a new place that's going to be real nice, and we can have all your nice things there for you.
I'll go downstairs and start putting out the fire downstairs.
Ben's gonna go with you.
Yeah.
Ben has that robe of everything. He's just gonna keep using that to bat out the fire.
So while Bernier and Ben make their way downstairs to put out the fire, Payson kind of looks around. You can see his eyes welling up with tears a little bit as he looks at like a life of failed attempts at different creative endeavors through weapons and spell learning kind of just went up in flames. And give me a persuasion roll if you're trying. Are you trying to convince him to come with you?
Yeah, to our like fucking house, whatever you call it, our abode.
Okay,
Trying to get him to come to our abode and be our little fucking creepy lizard wizard in the basement.
Good old lizard wizard.
You're gonna make him live in the basement?
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell him that right now, but it's where he's gonna
Sorry,
live.
man. There's not enough room.
Yeah,
We're not even here most of the time.
Alright,
Yeah.
you said
Persuasion.
You said what now?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Ooh, I love having high charisma.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna roll my good old Goxon die for this.
You want to live in the basement.
Yeah, you want to live in the basement. You do. Alright,
There's an in for him.
that's gonna be 16 plus 4, baby.
Jesus
A
Christ.
20.
Nice.
Okay, with a 20, you know, you talk to him about the offering of living in a house with a little bit more security, and he looks around, he looks at his devastated research, and he kind of just is overwhelmed, and he just nods, and he's like, for what little time I have left on this world, maybe it's never too late to start new. I don't know how mobile I am, but I will take a travel with you for now.
We'll get you there, bud.
So, and a little thing
I got
pops
extra
up, and it says,
dogs.
Payson has joined the party.
Yay!
Alright, we should head back to Secomber.
So,
Get the fuck out of here.
as you guys...
Actually, why did we put the fire out there?
That's what I was saying.
Whoops.
Just so the place doesn't burn down.
That's true.
Fuck it.
Should we
Goblins are gonna take it
Should
over.
we
anyway.
quote unquote loot the place?
I mean, to be fair,
take his shit that he's probably trying to bring with him.
We did that when we first came here.
Yeah.
yeah, you guys did
Well,
pretty
well.
much take everything.
Are we gonna strap him onto one of the many bingus?
He has to ride on the ass of the frog.
The
Like
frying
Red Dead
dog.
The frog's name is Bingus. Thank you very much. Bingus.
Welcome.
You put him on Jumbo.
Is no longer with this guy.
Jumbo.
I can make him a cart to ride in for an hour, and then he's gotta walk.
Now we could double it up on these froggies. We could double up.
Yeah, you can ride on the back of yours, Jeremy.
Yeah. Goxon puts him on the back and takes his arms and puts them around his waist.
Yeah.
Hold on tight, buddy.
So you guys are just heading straight to Secomber?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, there was
I'm
the
down with that.
there was
Yeah. There was the shit with
the assassins in the woods. I
Yeah.
do, you know.
Bernier's gonna look at Claudia, and he's gonna be like, "You seem fairly distraught about what we saw what happened to the goblins. Did you want to investigate more?"
Claudia's gonna kind of die. Like, I think she just didn't say,
She did seem
I
a
know
little
who
shook.
killed the goblin. I would like to investigate, but once we drop Hazen off at Secomber.
Okay.
I want him to be somewhere safe.
Fair.
Otherwise, we're just bringing him into more danger.
Very well.
The same danger we're trying to take him away from.
I mean,
If you want, I could stay with him on the frog to make sure he's safe, like on the road. But also, wait, before we even leave the fucking tower, we should do a short rest. Because
Yeah, so I will say, like,
Okay, you guys.
I made a
Put the
note
fire
of the time. The fire is out.
oh good.
Yeah, you guys put the fire out. It's still a little smoky, not great. But, you know, you can spend some time there if you want. It is about, I would say, I think it was 2 o'clock when you got there. So between the fight, the torture, putting out the fire, I would say it's probably like 3:30 in the afternoon.
I really,
I'm not saying like a long rest, just like a
I
short
feel like
one.
it's a rage.
I didn't use my spell slots, but
You guys took some damage.
yeah. I think I'm
Yeah,
at
I'm
like
cool.
half.
I'm cool with just doing a short rest. We don't have to like, you know, have.
Yeah, let's do
it.
it. Let's take a quick break.
Yeah. Or we could say that, you know, during the short rest, that's when we were talking to Paisley and planning everything out, whatever.
Right.
You know? It's not like a long rest or anything, you know?
I am curious about the assassin in the woods. I feel like we should investigate that, but I don't want to drag
When he said
Paisley.
that he hired your people,
That's-
do you know what he meant by that?
What?
When he said that they hired your people, do you know what they mean by that? Are you part of the guild you're not telling us?
What did Josh say?
Oh no, sorry. I felt like we should investigate the assassins because I feel like that's pretty closely related to what's going on. And if they ambushed Paizen, I was like, that may happen again. But I also don't want to leave Paizen alone to I don't want to be like, come into the woods with us, injured old man.
Exactly. That's my thinking too.
Well, we have
That's
to
why I was
think-
saying I really don't mind like waiting with him on the frog and let you guys have like a little.
Well, where would they have
mini
to
adventure
get
or
like if
whatever.
the only spot that would really attack that would hurt us personally is if they went to Daggerford or if they went to Secomber. I really don't think we have much connection with the Misty Forest. We could always investigate, try and stop them, but for all we know, they are either making their way to Daggerford or Secomber, or they're. I mean, do we know of any people that live in the Misty Forest? Are they just like common folk, or?
Well, that could be her like big thing that's happening. We don't really know.
Bobby, can I do like a history check or something if I know about who lives in the Misty Forest? I know we've talked about like owl bears and maybe some druids, I think, but I don't know if that was...
I would say out of the... you can roll it with disadvantage. I would say the person that would be the most likely to have heard of something would be Claudia.
You want to roll them?
Sure.
Do you want to tell us what's going on here?
Well, I saw the goblins back on the road earlier. I recognized the way that they were butchered, because it's the way I was taught to butcher my targets and my prey. And I believe that my shifter clan has traveled here. I'm not sure why, because we're not nomadic. We stay close to Western Heartland. I don't know why they are here, but I just know that they are here and that they shouldn't be here.
The cult must be paying them nicely.
And this wasn't a relationship that existed when I lived with my people.
When was the last time you saw your people?
10 years ago. They all think I'm dead, and I prefer it staying gone.
A good advantage. They cannot hunt a ghost.
But I'm hesitant to bring Payson near them, but I know what they're capable of. I'm hesitant to go near them, knowing what they're capable of.
From what it looked like with the Warg and the Goblins, they seem like fun. Then Brunier starts mounting up and throwing his stuff on Jumbo.
I think we shouldn't go over there.
All you're doing is look over at Goxon and Payson. And it's like, I don't want to lead you into another encounter that could potentially kill you. That's my biggest concern. I prefer to get Payson somewhere safe.
We should check on the town folk too.
Yeah, if you guys want to wait, that's fine. We can wait.
The last thing we need is for us to be following their tracks, and it just leads us back to a slaughter at Secomber.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Think of the children.
From the back row, Ben does raise his hand, and he wants to basically imply that he can take, because he's usually the least combat-oriented person, he can take Paizen back to the city, do a quick checkup, and then re-meet up with you, if you all want to go.
If we send just you and they are in the town, then everybody's fucked.
Ben shrugs.
Yeah, I am sorry, my jingly friend, but we cannot take that chance.
Well, I guess we're gonna go back to...
Yeah, I got some business I need to take care of at Secomber too.
Really want to go shopping.
Yeah.
Right,
All right,
really
we're
wanna
all
make-
headed back. We're all headed back.
Yeah.
Real quick, I have a question with this fucking app. So when you do the short rest, my die never fucking works. I always hit take short rest and it doesn't automatically
Yeah.
work. So I just
It
did
doesn't
like a custom roll where I just did D8s for the
It
amount
depends.
that I clicked on there. That's correct.
Well, you can
right?
always roll on your own too. Like you can roll a die.
No, I know, but I don't
and
have that
see
many D8, and that's like annoying. I'd rather just fucking do it in there.
How many are you rolling?
I did like 4, I think, there. And I ended up with like 26 because it was like I rolled a 20 in total, and then plus.
You have it on automatically apply healing with like your
Yeah,
dice
it
roll.
doesn't like fucking work for some reason.
I see what you mean. Yeah,
It doesn't work for me
it
either.
only rolls sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm gonna have to apply healing with dice. Result. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. All right, it's fine. I just wanted to make sure I did that right, but it looks like I did. Okay.
Right.
Either way, we're headed there. While we're on the way there, Bobby, I want Goxon to kind of, while Payson's holding on to his lower abdomen, I want Goxon to kind of slip him the note that I wanted to send him. With, with Fingus, but like hours once we're into the ride.
Yeah.
Not like right away. Like, oh, your house just burned down. And or do like a couple hours later. I want Goxon to just pass me the note and be like, hey, just whenever you get the time, if you can take a look at this, I really appreciate it.
As he takes the note and looks down at it and kind of slips it into his jacket, you just hear him mumble, "It seems like all I have right now is time."
I got some work for you, bud.
So, as you
What's
guys...
up for me?
Well.
Get in the fucking basement.
Old man, I need to get you back to work as soon as possible.
Get in that basement.
Social security doesn't exist in this world. You gotta work.
So, with the travel on Frog, we said it's about half. So we're looking halftime. So we're looking at about we'll just say like a 10-hour trip. So if you left at like 3:30, 4 o'clock, that'll put you, what's that, like 1 o'clock in the morning. So as you travel through the night, I won't make anybody roll for perception. It's relatively quiet with the frogs. You maybe see some potential threats as you go through, but on your frogs, this is their terrain. They're not impeded on speed, and they just keep coasting past any threat. And you guys are starting to get a little tired. You're at the point of exhaustion, and then you see up ahead the walls of Secomber and the torches at the center of the gate. And you get a couple looks from guards as you come through on Frog. That's not a normal means of transportation, but it gets the job done, especially through the marshland. So you are finally, after a long time, back in Secomber.
Oh, I forgot what this looks like.
Yeah.
Yay! OG.
Oh wow.
Surprised you didn't give it the AI tree.
Wow.
I didn't
That
get
is-
around
this is
to
the-
it.
This is the AI tree.
Hey, I'm
This
cool with it.
is.
I'm
This
cool with it.
is. This is real.
You gotta remember where you came from.
Whoa.
Oh, excuse me.
What time are we rolling in here? Like 10 a.m. or 1 a.m.
Yeah, it's pretty late. You can see that really the only lights on at the moment in the town are either at the tavern and at the inn. Everything else is pretty quiet at this point.
No sign of distress or chaos.
Give me a perception roll.
Everyone?
Whoever is really trying to look for something.
It'll take a look.
One as well. Why not?
I didn't roll anything.
A 16.
I didn't get shit. I got 8.
Okay. You guys are pretty tired after your long travel and your long day. You've kind of let your guard down a little bit. Ben, just the anxious mess that he always is, has his eyes peered, looking around, looking at the shadows. Outside of a couple guards floating around, you don't really see anything that catches your eye as an immediate threat. You know the assassins move in the dark, and they're pretty hard to see, but you don't catch anything particular.
Oh, you guys. I'm gonna go to the tavern and have tea.
I have to readjust this map. Your icons are so small.
I was gonna say, we're really tiny.
They're so tiny.
Ben feels...
I
Ben-
absolutely
Oh,
love
sorry.
the tavern. No, go ahead, Ben. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Ben feels a little bad for Paizen losing his house, so he's gonna use his last second level spell to create a wooden cane for him to walk with to get to the tavern.
Okay.
Oh, that's so nice.
So as you hand him it, he just getting a little bit more lively, clearly weary, not meant for this amount of travel. As he gets off and kind of stretches a little bit, and you hand him this cane, he looks up at you and he smiles and he bows and he says, "Thank you, my strange friend. Thank you." And he kind of starts hobbling off, following Brunier into the tavern.
Okay.
I have to work on my old man voice now, because apparently, out of all the NPCs...
Here.
Listen, when you run across a Yoda character, why would you just fucking leave?
Fair. I set myself up for that one by putting him in
I need to
distress.
learn something from
flavor?
this man. I need to learn something, alright?
And he
It
makes
depends
a
on what
pretty bad
flavor
it
weapon.
is. So-
Come on.
It's so funny seeing everyone's
You're
old profile pic too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I just swapped out Brunier. I changed my profile pic for Brunier's character.
Dude, I
That
still
one.
I see yours. I see your newer one, Tom, for Brunier, and it's so badass.
That's cool.
I love that.
His
pic.
arms are
That's-
fucking massive.
Yeah, that guy's fucking
Yeah.
jacked as shit.
Is that the one that I sent you?
Is the Panther also in the tavern?
Yeah, we keep forgetting about it in the most typical fashion. The beast has just been like tailing you guys the whole time, weaving through the marshland and stuff like that. And as you
It's like
guys, As you guys go into the tavern, you can see it's super busy, it's bustling. Everybody seems cheery, and as it walks in, kind of taken back by the sight and sound of all of these people, Red's beast, Bear, this large, like almost mastiff-looking dog, they kind of greet, and they have like a very tense moment where they're kind of trying to sniff each other's butts and figure out what is going on. And after a moment they kind of ease into each other, kind of cut from the same cloth, but a little different in shape. And then they go back in their separate corners. Bear kind of curls back up behind the bar and goes back to sleep, totally unfazed by just the constant noise that is Red's Tavern.
Brunier gets around for the whole table and brings it over. Fucking McSorley style, just a bunch of mugs in one hand. Yeah, pass them out. Gives one to Pays in two.
So
like,
as
better
you
than that old piss you had at your tower.
You're 90, get drunk.
Gonna kill him.
as you walk up to order a round, you can see Red is just shocked to see you. And she puts her hands up and she says, Bernier, it's so good to see you. Honestly, I thought you guys died. So I'm very happy that you have not.
Ben waves from the back. Ben waves from the back.
And she leans closer to Bernier and she's like, you didn't get rid of the creepy guy yet? And...
Hey, he's like...
No, go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, he's a good source of entertainment once you get to know him.
So
You see
she...
him with a pistol.
Oh, did we lose you, Bobby?
No, sorry, I'm multitasking.
Okay.
I was waiting for whoever to talk.
I was gonna say something, but I thought you were saying something. I was just gonna say, while this is going on, I want Godson to be talking to the panther. And he's just like drinking his beer. He's like, "So are you like a real panther? Are you like what are you?"
What's your deal?
While this is all going on, yeah, he's just kind of like talking to the panther.
So he looks up at you and he's like, I don't know. I was with one guy and he died. And then I got attacked by frogs, and then you guys came and I just follow the shine. And he kind of looks at Claudia's bracelet that she has around his neck, or her wrist, that matches his like collar. He's like, I don't know what a panther is, but sure, it's whatever you want, strange man.
It's like this panther is like from Brooklyn. Like he's got like a heavy Brooklyn. I don't know. I don't know why I got here.
Hey, listen, man, I'm trying here.
These motherfucking frogs!
Why the fuck am I here? Hey,
These pooping frogs taking my day!
I was just on 4th and 34th.
Listen, I was just upstairs singing Hop Little Bunny in an English accent. A woman's English accent, so I'm working on it.
I think that was a good accent for the panther.
I know, I was gonna say, I want like
the
wild
comical
accent.
tone. Let's all give Bobby a break. Alright? I think it was good.
The first accent I throw out, I get ridiculed for.
I think it was great. I think it made the tone very well.
I wanted more. I want insane accent.
I'm trying here. I'm trying.
She's like, Bobby,
I'm trying to incorporate all the dumb voices I give my daughter into this.
No, I think that was good.
That's great.
That was good.
Hell yeah.
You ever try that voice changer thing on here?
No.
Like the filter.
I feel like that would. Yeah, I feel like that would.
That'd be fun.
Well, the issue that I have, the issue that I have with doing this online, like my biggest issue with like online across the board, is that it's hard for me to do certain things because the audio will just cut out. Like when I was like going back and like looking for like a clip to post online, I was looking at when you guys locked yourselves, well, when Bernier locked you guys in the church, and I tried to recreate the sound of somebody muffled talking through a door, and none of you heard me. so that you know what I mean. Like there's certain things that you just can't do because the audio just doesn't pick it up. So it's tough for me to get like too wild with it.
Okay.
So as far as like the voice changing thing, it's just easier to just not fuck with that. Plus I'd be changing it around all the time and shit.
Yeah, it's just a whole nother level.
It's bad enough I have 3 screens staring at me and a notebook.
Fair enough.
And it's all loading very slowly.
So you guys are, you see Payson, like, as he's, like, picking up this ale, he's like, I haven't had ale in ages, and he's, like, shaking while he's, like, trying to, like, drink it with 2 hands.
Ben's gonna do a thing and conjure a slightly smaller cup for Bison.
Aww.
He's still holding it with 2 hands, though, like, he's doing the same thing, it's just now it's cupped in his 2 hands opposed to, like, this big chunker.
While that's happening, Goxon's pouring a little bit of beer into a plate, and the Panther's just like...
Does Claudia know that?
She doesn't think that.
Like a dog at a house party, you're just like pouring beer on the fucking floor.
Yeah, exactly.
I missed out.
And
shots with the Panther.
Drink up, buddy.
As you're doing this, you can see that Bear has gotten up and he's walking around, and like he has saddlebags on the side, but Red has also put like a plate on his back, so he's walking around like to certain tables with like beer and food, like serving people and helping her.
Ben wants to know if she has anything stronger behind the counter.
How do you communicate that?
Ben's gonna go up to the counter and he. Oh boy, I was trying to think of this really quick and now I'm not sure.
Sucks when you don't talk, doesn't it, nerd?
I know. Ben is going to do a sleight of hand basically and flash with predigitation something to make like the approximation of a shot glass. And, like, wave it, trying to desperately tell her he wants something not beer.
Okay, she kind of, like, takes a step back and looks under the counter, and she looks back at you, and she's like, for a bottle, that'll be 10 gold, you strange drinker.
Ben hands it over.
Alright, so she takes the 10 gold, and she puts a bottle of just, it's not labeled, it's not fancy, it's just a bottle of brown liquor.
Ben is pleased.
For after a long travel.
Ben's gonna bring it back to where everyone's sitting, but he wants to do like a fun trick with the bottle. With sleight of hand.
Give me a performance check.
Right. Nice. Hell yeah. I thought I rolled a 1 for a second. 27.
27. What trick do you absolutely nail, Ben?
Let's see. Ben's gonna bring it to the table. He's gonna slightly shake the bottle, and he's gonna like pop the cork. He's gonna try to see if he can bounce the cork off a couple things and catch it.
Are you aiming for like the glasses on the ground?
Oh no, I want to say like Ben is gonna like he wants to just shoot the cork and try and bounce the cork off stuff, but it hits him in the eye hole of the mask.
Sheer 27. If that's what you want.
Yeah, that's what happened. He's
so like a cartoon, it's just
really cool.
And it bing 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 launches on, and it doesn't hit your eye, but it just wedges like right in there.
And Ben then Ben goes to pour something in a shot glass, but he misses because the depth perception is off.
It's like an eye patch.
Yeah, Bernier gives a good chuckle.
Ben hands the bottle to Bernier because he actually can't see now.
Don't worry, big guy. I'll take it from here.
So.
And what, do we have a little smaller, just like shot glasses that were just?
I just assumed that Ben like predigistrated a bunch of small little like wooden shot glasses.
Yeah. Whatever shot glasses are in the fantasy world.
Just it's the same thing as like the big tankard. It's just a smaller version. It still has like the little handle on it.
It's just really fucking.
Sorry, I was reading notes. So Ben bought shots for everyone, and everyone is doing those shots, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Do we want to do a little toast? Oh, we'll wait till. Wait till Claudia gets back.
Well, in the meantime, I guess I want Goxon to
Do shots with the panther.
just look at Payson and just ask him real quick. By any chance, did you have an opportunity to look over the note I gave you? Also, it's kind of a secret. Wink, wink. He like winks at him.
Let me try this. I'm in my head about his voice now.
What are you talking about the note? Hey.
As you lean over, you can see he's actually like been in the process of looking it over, and he leans in. He's like, "Ah, yes, secrets. I can enchant, but I think that job is more for a blacksmith."
I kind of wanted it to be magical, if that makes sense. Not just enchanted.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, yeah, wink, wink. If I wasn't clear in the note, I apologize. I was writing it quickly while there was a hawk in my face.
We'll discuss. We'll figure it out. And he kind of rolls it back up and tucks it into his robe.
We'll come up with a plan.
He kind of just like winks back at you, and then same thing. He just picks up his little like glass again and just
Yeah.
I want, and then when everyone goes back to the thing, Goxon's gonna just write on something and slip in something. But that I'll text you. I'll like
okay.
text you what it is.
I just want to run through
Secret.
something real quick before I forget. While you guys are all sitting here having a drink, relaxing, toasting the battles hard fought and won, Zip, you hear a woman's voice ring through your head again. And the voice says, Zip, oh my god, it worked. I can't believe it worked. We need your help. So many people have died. This is your... And then it cuts out.
Oh no. What
But
are
only
they
as-
trying
I was just
to
saying, only
tell
as Zip heard
me?
that.
Yeah, no, this is just...
Ben is trying to eat, but he's like a little drunk, so he forgot his mask is on, so he's just smeared stuff on his face.
And
I
Zip,
would-
as
I would
much as I
roll-
feel bad torturing you and picking on you, I would like to remind you that as much as you have like had this moment of rest and relaxation with people that you are slowly maybe starting to call family, you still feel that coldness within you that you had after you were fighting Nelfar. That's still there. You're trying to push it to the back of your mind, but it's at moments when everyone has kind of stopped talking and you return back to your thoughts, that is kind of just always in the back of your mind, this unsettling coldness. And then that's it. I'm done picking on you.
I would roll insight check, but I just have been absolutely dorking it every time I try to
Well, I'm gonna once that happens, I'm just gonna quickly like take a shot and I'm gonna shudder, like my body's gonna shudder, and I'm just gonna like look away. I'm just gonna like look away from everybody, off into the distance, dissociate.
Brunier's gonna go up to the bar, and he's gonna try and talk to Red, and he's gonna ask how things have been in town since they've been away.
So it's been good. They shut down the docks for a little bit because there was some commotion a few days ago. Not sure what that was about, but other than that,
it's very strange.
the guards have been a little bit more on edge, but there hasn't been any issues.
Good.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Does
yeah,
Red
okay.
like live in the tavern?
I would say she probably just lives upstairs of the tavern.
Okay. Okay. I'm glad the guards have been on edge. Just make sure you lock up extra well every night going forward.
I always do, and I have Bear keeping an eye out for me as well, so I'm
He is a good dog.
well protected.
Yeah. Alright, perfect. And how has Calvin been holding up? Have you seen him?
Calvin's been good. He is Abel is up in Olivin, kind of spearheading the rebuilding of that town, which has been going pretty well. They're not done yet, but there's structures that have been built, and people have been kind of flocking to it and helping. Calvin has been good. He's been busy just soul searching, I think, and keeping
Is
up
he still at the
with.
temple?
He's still at the temple, correct. He's, I think, searching for a particular faith. Not sure what that is, and I don't think he knows either, but he's young, and he seems to have a good head on his shoulders, so I'm not too concerned with him. I check up on him
We should
from
check in.
time to
I was gonna say, I
time.
wonder if we should check in on these people.
The light he will find its path sooner or later. He's still young.
Yes, and he has a lot of people watching him here.
I think back at the table, Bin has, because Bin's a little drunk, he's a little more sociable than normal, and he has predigistrated a pair of cards into it, like a deck of cards into his hands, but he has not checked if Goxen, Claudia, or Zip, who is zoning out, know how to play, so he's just dealing cards. He's just throwing cards at
Yeah.
Oh, Brunier, yeah.
Oxen's
Brunier,
touching
Brunier, Brunier walking back from the bar with a mug in hand sees Ben and is, oh, are we going to gamble away our treasures?
Ben just looks at him like Ben has a pile of cards in front of him, like nobody, everyone has like 2 cards.
Yeah.
I would say at this point we're probably rounding like last call. It's pretty deep into the night. Yeah. Is there anything anybody else wants to do before you head over to the inn for a night's rest?
No.
No, actually.
I'm just gonna push the cards away, and I'm just gonna just leave.
Well, I want Goxen, even with him being pretty drunk, I want him to like look at everyone and say, you know, obviously we're gonna split up for room purposes, but we should always have someone watching, given the current situation, the assassins.
Ben raises his hand drunkly.
Yeah.
So you guys make your... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, Ben was volunteering, but he's drunk.
Oh, he's okay. Oh, I thought he was like catch
Claudia
people,
says
you know?
maybe 2 at a time.
Yeah, maybe 2 at a time. Yeah.
Ben puts the hand down and he keeps looking at the
I
cards.
can take first watch. Too, yeah, I can join Ben.
Are you guys sleeping at the tavern or at the inn? I'm sorry.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna try and be like Aragorn in Fellowship when they're at the inn. He's looking out the window.
Yeah, when they first meet him.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Pipe.
Oh shit, oh shit, they're stabbing pillows.
They're stabbing pillows.
They're like attacking barrels of beers like that.
Oh fuck.
Are you
Is
guys all cramming into one room?
I think we wanted
I think
2,
that would be better.
ideally. 1 or 2. 1 room, I guess.
Right next to each other.
I like how we picked up the habit in the castle and we've just kept doing it ever since.
We all just like to hang out and sleep together. We're like,
Fucking
whoa.
ghosts.
It's like fucking summer camp.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, we're like it's like Boy Scouts or something.
Right, we got a bunk bed.
Goxen gets a bowl of warm water and puts Bernier's hand in it.
I'm up. I'm up. I'm on first watch.
Ben's running around with a flashlight flashing.
He still is doing that. Right? He's still trying to get that drunk.
Ben has made a fort out of sheets on his bottom. He's on the bottom.
Just chuckle out of it.
Bobby, I sent you
just
a
like
bunch
summer
of
camp.
info.
Okay, perfect.
Obviously, doesn't matter right now, but
of course, a quick
Yeah.
round of housekeeping. So you guys are all cramming into one room, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so you guys all drunkenly stumble into the inn. The nameless blonde tavern innkeeper is standing there. You guys kind of don't even say a whole lot. You just kind of throw, if somebody wants to just give 25 gold, that'll cover the room for the night.
Throw the gold.
Humanoid?
What's that?
Is she just a human innkeeper?
Yeah, she's just like a relatively like in her like early 20s, like long blonde hair, just in like a very like simple dress. She knows the deal. People come in drunk all the time, so she just hands you a key with like a room number, kind of like wooden little piece carved on it.
Yeah, Bernier gives the gold, takes the key, and then kind of like looks at her real quick and just goes, "Nah, too tiny." But as like his dwarf form.
She doesn't laugh. She just she deals with drunk customers coming in all the time, and she just lets it fly by. So you guys all make your way in.
25 gold for my inventory. No one else needs to do it.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, don't.
I take it like the room would be like upstairs or something.
Yeah, I would say there's a lot of rooms. Your room is probably going to be like up the steps.
So I guess if Brunier volunteered to watch, Ben is also doing it. Ben's just like drunkenly. Ben is just sitting on the stairs trying not to fall down the stairs.
What if like?
I'm just gonna help you. Like I'm gonna like.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I can try to like drag him by like his
By his hat.
Yeah, like your hat. I'm trying to
By
like
his shoulder
pull it.
bells,
Yeah, literally just trying to drag him up the stairs by his bells, just like.
Ben's trying to wave you off like he's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. Come
Can
on,
I,
buddy. It's time to go to bed.
Can I take?
I'm gonna lean over to
Jack
Bernier.
Morrow?
He should not do first watch.
I know. It's okay. If anything, maybe you can help in other ways. And then like, Bernier just not like tries to steal, but just like grabs Finn's pistol, and then he's gonna start trying to do like.
It's like twirling it around and shit.
Yeah, he's gonna try to throw it around and everything. This thing is cool. It's just it's not as effective. Like maybe if and he holds like the barrel and just pretends to like hit someone over the head with like the butt of it, like. But other than that, I really don't see the fun.
Is everyone
Can I do a performance check to see how I do spinning the gun around?
Sure.
Is everyone in the room by this point, and it's just me and Brunier?
I think it's like a zip. You,
Oh, okay.
And
who's doing watch? Like it's Bernier and who else?
Oh no, yeah, I'm doing watch. It's just like Ben's hammered.
As if he's not wasted. As if I like 2 drinks because I'm too busy getting mind fucked over here.
He volunteered to be on watch, so I guess it would be him and Bernier.
Okay.
I wish I could predigitate a very large foot press to kick you into the room. Just I can't.
So who is?
I play around with your people.
Me.
Who's taking first watch?
Okay.
I guess it's Ben and Bernier.
All right.
I rolled an 11 on the performance.
On the performance. So what were you attempting to do?
I'm just honestly, I'm just kind of like playing with it. Like I'm kind of like, oh, this thing is cool, but I really don't see the point. I'm
Still
like,
trying to
yeah. I'm like head with like the butt of it, like pretend to like pistol whip somebody, like
the ceiling.
So as you're like playing around with it, you try to like spin it, and as you spin it, you accidentally pull the trigger, and you hear it click. Luckily, it wasn't loaded.
And then he just like, Bernier just stops and like looks at everyone like, and just starts like chuckling like a drunken, just like Danny DeVito chuckle. They're like, oh, I will take my gun.
You know, like Revolver Ocelot from Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah, he's doing those tricks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was just like, damn.
The finest weapon ever made.
That's what-
if he passed his performance check, he would have been doing all this shit.
That's what he was trying to do, but instead he just was like holding it in the palm of his hand.
God
He's
damn
like,
it.
this isn't a melee weapon. What is this?
Right.
All right, yeah. Before we go to sleep, Goxon's gonna kind of like sit down like right on top of his bunk and pull out his little gold powder stuff to do his ritual. And he's drunk, so he's just cursing about it. He's like, "Oh, this fucking bitch! I want to pay this fucking bitch." And he just puts 120 gold in his hand and does his thing and blows it all away.
120?
Which, yeah, 120. Which, by the way, Bobby, at the end of the last session, you did tell me to remind you that I hit a certain point.
Yeah, I remember.
But here's 120 more towards it. That
Yes, sir.
stupid.
Alright. I'm going to take a quick moment as everyone goes to sleep. I'm going to go pee. I will be right back.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Well, I have the headphones on, so if you guys talk, I'll hear you.
Oh yeah.
I'm also gonna give
Well, I
myself
guess I'll do that.
cancer while I'm at it.
We're back.
Oh, BRB!
It makes sense.
Oh no, the music's out.
I'm switching it.
Oh, okay.
It's been running a lot smoother now that they like updated everything. It also helps it helps having it on the computer too. It's just like an additional screen that I don't have to fuck with.
I feel like if I put it right here, it's kind of underneath everything.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a little muffled.
I am outside. That's probably why.
Smoking them ciggies.
Yeah, every now and then, you know what I mean? Go back and forth.
Creepy music. Not like this old children's choir thing.
I've been having a lot of fun with this. It's what I do instead of like perusing like doom scrolling Instagram. I'll just sit and like kind of like, because what it is it's like hundreds of different little like samples. So like you can put like a drum beat in, and then you can put like a cello in, and then you can put like some background like atmosphere, so you can kind of layer all of that. So I'll sit and like, and then you can save it as like a whole scene. So I have like a Secomber scene, and then I have Olivin scene, and then when we do like a fight, I'll have like the Bullywog battle, and it's just like all these little scenes that I've like collectively just created.
I owe you some tracks because I have this thing called Kepler, and I love the kitty. It's called Kepler, and it's a scoring tool that's used for hi-fi stuff, and it's really cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean that's the nice.
Right? Oh, I love the
He's
kitty.
busy.
Alright.
I love the kitty.
He's telling me to feed him. He's like, dinner time, Barad.
I haven't eaten in over 20 minutes.
Yeah, literally.
Right. It's been
It's called the SBC.
Look,
My
babies.
my friends, their cat is like 10 years old. Like it's getting up there, and the cat's like fairly slow and everything. But the second it hears the automatic feeder goes off, it's fucking the
Oh,
Flash. The cat taps into
Yeah.
the Speed Force. It's ridiculous.
They're gonna start nagging any second now because their feeder goes off at 10,
Yep.
and you can know they're
Oh
gearing
God.
up.
Yeah, our
If these
guy's
cats had
14.
an automatic
Yeah,
feeder,
cat
these
pressure.
cats would literally never leave it.
Yeah.
I think their one cat
Dude,
figured out how to take the top off of the feeder, so it's just eating.
Dude, we had
Too
that
smart for their
incident
Yeah.
last week.
Noah, our 14-year-old cat, we have like a large container that all the food stays in that's like locked. It's not locked, but it's like one of those pop lids.
Yeah, it's
you
just a
know?
little pop lock that.
Like a child lock
Yeah.
kind of deal. Somehow he got inside of it, and then his brother jumped on top of the lid, closing him inside of it.
Work together.
He was sitting in there,
Oh
gorging
shit.
himself on food.
Yeah,
How he realized
Oh,
he was
God.
locked in it because his brother was sitting on top trying to get inside of it.
bastard. So yeah, now we don't keep the food inside the bedroom anymore.
Yeah.
Oh geez.
It's like, you could have died. He would have lost
He would have died the way he wanted, though. He would have died happy.
a little food container. Oh my god.
Gluttony got the best of him.
I wish I had my phone on there. I would have gotten a picture. It was crazy.
Oh my god, yeah. It was only a matter of time. Are we just
Is Jeremy
waiting
back
for,
yet?
I think we're waiting for Jeremy.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
yeah.
I'm here. I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
It's not one of my.
Bobby, question in the. Oh, sorry.
Real quick, it was Bernier and Bin that took first watch, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Does Ben have disadvantage because he's wasty pants?
Yeah, Ben just didn't make it back to the bed.
no, I just wanted to make sure Goxon was asleep before I did this.
Uh-oh.
He's sleeping.
So, Goxon, you do your ritual. You lay down, floor, bed, wherever you guys have kind of decided to divvy up the room, and sleep greets you. And after a little while, your dream comes as it comes so often. You are standing in darkness, what feels like almost in a cloud of thunder. You can see it off in the distant, flashes of lightning, and then a flash of lightning hits about 10 feet in front of you, and it blinds you for a second, and you instinctively put your hands up, and when your eyes refocus, you can see, I always space on her name, Limthir?
That was Lymir.
Lymir, sorry. No, Lymir. I always space on her name. Lymir. You see Lymir standing there in her human form yet again. She has a rolled up piece of paper in her hand, and she's clutching something else in the other, and she kind of has them all bundled together low in front of her waist. Once again, long black hair, long flowing blue dress with different types of draconic embroidery on it. And she steps towards you, just a step. And she looks at you, and she says, Goxon, my dear Goxon, you're so loyal. And yet I hear murmurs of you not being happy with your pact. I've given you freedom, and yet it's not enough. So I decided to be transparent because you are so consistent with your offerings to me. Please bow before me.
Won't let me hit.
Do you bow?
Let me think about this for a second.
Uh-oh.
It's very conflicting. It's very conflicting.
I mean, let's say, like we've seen enough of her to know she's she's duplicitous, but I'm like, will she smite you? I don't know.
I don't think she's gonna smite, but like on one hand, Goxon wants to be free of his pact, but on the other hand, Goxon likes more power. So, yeah. He's gonna not say anything. He's just gonna bow.
All right. So
Make it till you make it, baby.
as you
Exactly.
bow and you drop down, like sort of on like one knee, like when someone is knighted,
Peter.
and you put your head down, and she walks towards you, and she puts the rolled up paper in your hand, and you can feel, still not looking up, you can feel her hands touch your throat, and you hear a clasp around your neck. And she steps back and she says, "You can rise." And as you stand up, you look down, and you now are wearing an amulet. It has like a leather rope to it, and the amulet is metal, and it's the symbol that you draw out in your ritual every night. And she looks at you, and she says, "I know this is tough, because all you've wanted is freedom, and you've gone from shackles to a different form of shackles. But I promise you, it will be worth it for the both of us." And then with that, another lightning bolt hits, and you are blinded, and you wake up the next day holding a piece of paper rolled up in your hand, and you are wearing a necklace. The same one that you saw received in your dreams, and I will add that to your inventory.
I do if I'm on first watch, can I do a perception check to see if I notice Coxon wake up with the amulet?
Sure.
You just see Goxon in bed going, oh,
Oh shit, he's got drip.
oh.
Oh,
Wake up
shit.
iced out. He's like flexing it. He's got grills on and shit.
Yeah, Goxon has those fucking like the wrapper rings on his fingers. Like, oh shit.
18.
18. So you... So, how do you think Goxon wakes up in that moment?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
I was hoping you were asking me.
He's gonna kind of wake up and then like notice that he has paper in his hand, and he grabs around his around his neck and feels that there's an amulet there. Then he also remembers how drunk he got. Kind of leans over, throws up.
Yeah, that's what gets Bernier's attention. But then as he sees the amulet, he's like, "Oh, did your
Hell
baby
yeah.
mama throw you a bone for once?"
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is, but
I
I'm
guess you
sure
gotta
it's
pay
not
that
good.
out.
I'm sure it ain't good.
Yeah.
Did you add that to the inventory?
I'm doing that at the moment, yeah.
Okay, because I want to read a description or look
If
at it.
possible, once we're done with Goxon, could we warp back to the middle of the night?
So this is going on while you and Bernier are
Oh, okay.
on watch, so absolutely.
Because I think rarely Ben wants to have a conversation with someone.
Alright, so I have added those two items to your inventory.
Okay, I will. Yes.
Alright, we
I
will...
was hoping something like this. Thank you, Bob.
We will jump to... So Goxon kind of wakes up, Bernier takes notice, Goxon kind of readjusts, looks down at his paper, rolls over, goes back to sleep. Ben and Bernier, it's all you.
So Ben has gained a little bit later. Ben has gained some lucidity back, and he saw with Bernier trying to do the pistol trick and almost shooting himself. Ben predigistrates a little of like a fake pistol in his hand, and he kind of runs through the motions of spinning it. Should I run like a performance check?
Yeah, I'd say it's probably performance.
Hell yeah. Thank God. Well, one thing I can fucking roll high. An 18, thank God.
Yeah, right.
So
For
Ben
Mark.
kind of leans in and kind of shows you how the trick is done.
Bernier is very entertained, and it's like, oh, I like that. You make it look cool.
So, question
And
for the
start trying to
DM. Question for the DM. So this is later in the night. I assume is everyone asleep and like other people in the bar, like other people in the inn, are also asleep.
So
Mostly.
yeah, I would say everybody's pretty much. You're probably looking at like if you guys went to sleep at just say like 3 o'clock at last call or whatever. I would say this is probably like 4, 5, 6 o'clock. Like the sun is maybe starting to come up a little bit. It was a late night for you guys, so you'll probably sleep in a little bit. I will say that Payson got his own room and is sleeping one door down. But other than that, everybody is pretty much out for the count.
Okay.
Can I ask you a
Ben?
quick question, Bobby, before I
Yeah.
forget? Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
What is my current gold counter at? I know how much
Your
increments I've been paying, but I haven't been counting them.
Your current gold sacrifice at this moment, including what you did tonight, is 658.
Okay. I guess I'm just a little confused by what I just read then.
So,
That's funny.
I guess so. What the piece of paper I was given, that's moving forward. That doesn't explain what happened before.
that's collectively. So those are tiers. So basically, what I did is I wrote out
I've already gotten a couple gifts. That's why I was like.
So what I did, I didn't add the ones you got in already, and I didn't put details for the future ones because I haven't figured out all of them. You got a buff at 25 gold, 100 gold, 250 gold. The 500 gold was this interaction. It just came a night late.
So what is written in the paper is for future.
Yes, I didn't include what happened already because it happened already.
Cool. I get it then. Cool.
Yeah. So yeah.
Also, I like that amulet. That's all I'm gonna say. I like that amulet.
I thought it was a cool idea.
That's really good. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea.
Anyway, Ben and Brunier.
Fine. Ben is spinning the pistol in his hand like idly, and he will suddenly look over at Brunier, and he will do something he doesn't normally do, and he will talk to you.
Oh god.
And what he does is he dispels the pistol in his hand, and he kind of like is staring at his hands, and he just, to the side, he says, "What did she offer you?"
I knew you could talk.
Wait.
Shy boy.
Wait. Sorry.
And then
You saying that to Bernier?
Yeah.
Because everyone else is asleep. So
Yeah,
it's just
Goxon went back to sleep at this point.
Okay.
Yeah. You wake up covered in jewelry and then just goes back to sleep.
Oh, nice.
It takes a moment, and what went from kind of like joking to oh shit, and then he kind of remembers where he was, how like not powerless but isolated he was when he was kind of there in the portal, and he says she offered me an axe, but very powerful and honestly beautiful axe, and she offered me great power for my service.
Ben nods his head.
And he goes, what about you? Did you get an offering, or?
Ben kind of looks down at his hands again, and he just kind of shrugs at you. Because he was very suspicious of that deal, and so he didn't really buy into it. And I guess he'll look at you again and say, "Do you regret not taking it?"
No. I will hold on, let me think about how Brunner responds to it.
I know you're having a conversation with the character who never talks.
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm trying to think. I do not regret taking it. Uh, I I knew I cannot be sold for cheap bargains and for cheap things. As beautiful as it was and as powerful it was, this is not uh, this is not true power. In that room, as she offered me this bargain, you know, I thought about many things. I thought about home. I thought about the people of this town. I thought about you all as little as I did not know you all before this, and this is we've all got thrown into this together. Uh, you truly are all the the only ones I really have in this world right now, and it's made me think about what's this thing that my father once said. You know, when it comes to great power, power is not shown. He says you squish a bug, you use this small thing, fragile, and that is not true power. True power is being able to resist the unstoppable. You think of a dam that stops water, or a ship at sea getting hit with wave after wave. That is true power. True power is being able to stop the unstoppable, not squishing what is smaller than you. When I was in this room getting this deal, I thought about all the people in Daggerford and the people of this town, all the innocents that are being hurt by this cult. I will not sell myself. I was raised better. I will not sell my morals for this cheap piece of steel. I know where my true power is, and I knew what she was trying to do. She was trying to use it for her own advantage. I will not be taken advantage so easily. So no, I do not regret it.
Ben considers the words for a moment, and he's been kind of nodding his head along, like when you're at like a poetry reading, and people are just kind of like they're not clapping, but they're just kind of bobbing their heads. He kind of throws you a sideways glance when you mention like your discussion on what is power, and he has his bag with him, and he pulls out that staff. He pulls out Nelfar's staff, and if you remember on it, it actually has crystals from it has the portal crystals on it, and he spins it he like twirls it in his hand for a second, and he looks over at you and says, "I couldn't agree more."
Yeah, badass.
And then he puts
Do you
the staff
feel
away.
her presence when you hold that staff?
Ben thinks about how to answer that because he's still not super talkative.
Okay. You can just shake your head, which is okay.
Yeah, that's what Ben does. Ben shakes his head.
I know that we are well aware of how strange of a man you are, but as much as the group talks and how much they think that you have other vices at play here, I know deep down I feel that you will find your path, and that you will come to our aid when it is needed most. You have been nothing but supportive even with your secrets. So yet I have not found reason to trust you.
So when you say that, Ben actually bursts out laughing, like quietly, like Ben actually laughs at that. And
What? This is no joke.
he's gonna lean in like very close to you, and he gets a little quieter, and he's going to tap his mask, and he says, "A trustworthy person doesn't need to wear this."
But I always thought you were just ugly.
Ben tilts his head.
It matters. I don't know. You were caught in a great fire.
Ben is going to consider that for a second. He says, "You really don't know."
I do not know because you do not tell me.
He just nods. He just nods his head.
Yeah.
And I guess Ben is sensing that like he has the information he wanted from Brunier, and he's gonna lean in. He's just gonna he leans back on his hands on the stairs, and he leans back and he kind of says to no one in particular. He says, "I'm really going to miss all of this."
Oh god.
And that's
Brunier
and,
back
and then.
to... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, sorry. And then no, he just said, "I'm really going to miss all of this."
Okay. Honestly, I cannot wait for it to be over. When we first walked into that tavern across the way, I thought we were just going to clear out a bunch of bandits. I did not sign up for this.
Ben.
And,
So I was like, as a meta thing, that's actually not what Ben was talking about. But Ben is gonna humor you because he actually, like, despite their lack of interaction, Ben actually quite likes Brunier.
okay.
And what he's gonna do is he's gonna reach onto his hand and he's gonna take his signet ring off, and he's gonna show you, because he's never really every time he's done it, he uses it as a focus point for light so you can't see what's written on it, and he's going to hand you the ring.
Okay. Brunier's gonna put the ring on. Does anything happen, or are you just showing
No.
it?
Oh no, it was just... I was like, Ben tilts his head. No, I was just showing you the ring.
Okay.
On the ring, embossed on the ring, is a large, ornate letter W.
Wumbo.
Does this belong? Does this have to do with your name or somebody else's?
Ben considers for a moment, and he takes the ring back, and he just says, "It has to do with everything."
Have you
And he's
known
gonna-
about this loft before you went into the portal?
Ben also stops. He pauses again.
Secrets,
not my
secrets, my friend. Secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone.
Ben kind of like...
And we're gonna sit there thinking like he actually said something.
Yeah, Ben kind of rubs his hands together a little bit, and he's just like... Because he kind of considers that. He's like, huh. Ben looks at the ring and he kind of rubs the surface of the ring a little, and he says, "This isn't my first run-in with the divine."
I do not care much for gods, but I don't god. Oh, sorry, the beater's going off. They're going nuts. I do not care much for the gods, but I do believe in the fates, and I do believe that in time the fates will reveal all that is need to be known.
Ben's gonna be personal with you for a moment. He's going to reach up and take his mask off,
Oh shit! Okay.
and he's going to look at you like he's going to look at you like unobscured.
Would you like to describe what he sees?
Do you want to message me what I see?
Yeah, I'll do that. Send you a message.
Okay.
But I'll send you that in a second. But
Yeah,
Ben
'cause
is
meanwhile,
going...
we're all snoring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Goxon is absolutely fucking decked out though, so it's fucking
Yeah.
sick as hell. Ben looks at you like without his mask on, and he just says, he's like, "I certainly hope you're right." And that's it. And then he just kind of goes quiet again.
So, with the end of your watch coming to a close, the sun begins to peek over the horizon.
Can I add in one more Brunier statement?
Sure.
in a moment, back to just casual conversation. Brunier, Brunier's gonna think to himself. He's like, you know, I do find it kind of strange that she didn't try to seduce me. I mean, like, she had nice tits, but I really don't know how you fuck a spider. That's all I say.
Ben is getting up to walk away, and he pauses. He's like stops for a second, and then he just keeps walking.
Yeah, he's like, just a thought, and then he looks out the window again to keep watch.
So with that, like I said, the sun is beginning to peak up over the horizon. You guys have a little bit more time because now Ben and Bernier need some rest. Who is taking second watch?
Claudia can.
I would say Goxon can as well, but I feel like Brittany might want to. No.
Yeah.
All right, Goxon.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I just want to give you.
She's having PTSD in the corner.
I feel like my character, every time she goes to sleep, she's just like, oh no.
She has not had a good night of. She has not had a good night of sleep the entire campaign.
I felt so bad that you were.
I'm just so cold.
I felt so bad that you were the one that got cursed because I was like, she's getting messages from a stranger, and now she also has to deal with this like lingering curse.
One quick thing is if Ben.
Do they know that though?
Oh, we have no idea.
You don't.
Not the voices, but I didn't tell them that I have this feeling, right?
No, and
No.
I
feel
feel
sad.
every insight check, so
You
I'm
keep
just-
trying, Rainier.
That's where the role playing comes in handy.
Yeah.
Is a zip part of the watch, or is a zip staying in bed?
She was asleep for the first watch.
Is
Hey, someone's gonna try to wake me up, and I'm just gonna fucking pull the blanket back over me and roll over.
I was gonna say Ben sees you like shivering, so he creates another blanket and throws it on top of you.
No.
So I will say that it's not that you feel
It's like
cold.
It's like internal.
Yeah, like you know how like when you get anxious
Oh.
and you feel that like pit in your stomach, it's very
Yeah.
similar to that, but there's like
Yeah.
almost like a cold like void to it. It's not that you're actually like physically like freezing all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So Claudia and Goxon are taking this brief second watch.
I'm assuming it's gonna go like just right into morning, so it's like we're just up now, kind of thing.
Yeah.
We're not going back to sleep. Yeah.
No. I didn't. I didn't think there was really much of the 3 watches in a row, so you
Yeah,
can
I
split
think
it up as a little pointless, especially with 5 people. It just
Yeah,
means one
exactly.
person is.
They're all just napping weirdly. Fair enough.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Goxon makes coffee and just sits there, looking at his new ice, iced out.
God damn, I look good. God damn, I look good. Does the room have a full
Claudia
mirror?
roll a perception check
Motherfucker
to notice if
shining.
it's new.
Yeah, of course.
What'd you say?
Alright.
The room have a full body
Claudia
mirror.
roll perception to see if she notices.
Damn, son.
Damn, that boy
Where's your
icy.
fine
What's
work?
going on? Why is he a sparkle over there?
It's just,
Why
I
is it so
just,
cold in this room?
yeah, I was gonna say, in my mind, he's just dressed up like a rapper.
Yeah, literally.
Right.
Also, it's the
I got
Christmas season
18.
now. So
18
Oh,
within.
you got the.
Is that a Christmas Buc-ee's?
I've had this thing for
Oh, yeah.
years, but I only
Holy
take them out when the holiday season comes around.
I went to a Buc-ee's and I got my niece the most obnoxious Buc-ee's pillow I'd ever seen. She hated it.
Oh, dude, it's all the best though.
I want to
There's
go
one.
see
There's one like down the street from my house. So I go
I would be there all the time.
Yeah, I have like 3 different Buc-ee's, but
In every
Anyway.
season, Jeremy, you need.
Brittany, is that one by you?
yeah, for real.
Like an hour away.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I visit, I want to go.
Got to.
I rolled an
There's-
18.
With
for,
an 8,
Claudia looking at Jeremy's
So-
necklace.
with an 18, as you're sitting there on watch, the sun has come up at this point, so it's pretty easy to see in the room. And Goxon is not hiding his new drip. He's sitting there kind of like rubbing it, like holding on to it. It's very obvious that this is something new that he's now fiddling with.
This is new thing.
Claudia's gonna ask, when did you sneak off to buy a new necklace?
It matches your eyes.
It actually does my eyes. Goxon is gonna explain that. I had a dream, and now here it is. There's an inscription on the back, but I kind of don't want to tell anyone about it yet. I kind of want to just pull it out when it's necessary.
Yeah, Claudia's gonna ask, wasn't the plan to
That's the necklace?
patron
Yeah.
at some point?
Wait, what'd you say?
Wasn't the plan to ditch the patron at some point?
Yeah, that's gonna happen. I kind of got a little info, so I kind of know what route I need to take to get there. It's gonna take a lot of money. It's all just part of the process, though. I'm not becoming more corrupt or anything.
Ben, is the ricochet rifle in your inventory?
I have it, yes.
Okay, yeah. 'Cause
I unequipped my other gun because I can't dual wield. As cool as that would be.
I think it's a rifle too. Yeah, that would be sick though.
I think it's a rifle of ricochet, but it's counted as a pistol for our purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
I just noticed the picture that you sent me.
Dude, please make that your profile pic on D&D Beyond. Your tokens.
That's actually really fucking good. I'm saving that. That's fucking funny.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Goxon,
Claudia kind of views clerics and warlocks pretty similarly. Like kind of two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
Like you know how they get their power and everything.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Claudia's just kind of just mining Goxon for information, just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
And she's gonna ask, like, how does your patron primarily communicate with you? Is it just through dreams?
That's all it's been so far. Eventually, who knows? Maybe it'll be more than that. But for now, that's all it's been. And she just wants my money. Just wants all the gold.
Very transactional.
Baby mama drama. You just hear Brunier yell in the background.
Yeah, wake up. That's dragons for you. That's dragons
Yeah, he's
for
like,
you.
you guys said like half sleeping, rolling over, like he's sort of heard what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dragons.
How do you think it is? You think it's like early morning?
Yeah, I would say if there's nothing left that you two want to discuss, we can have everybody slowly waking up. You went to sleep pretty late. We'll say like 3 o'clock. We'll say like an 8-hour rest, 4 hours and 4 hours on each watch. So you're looking at like 11 o'clock. So nearing the afternoon sun and everything.
Claudia has a few more questions for Goxon.
Okay.
She's gonna say, I've never had my deity, Sylvanas, reach out to me until yesterday. It was the first time.
It really fucking
And I
sucks.
ignored
really?
him.
That probably wasn't a good idea. That probably wasn't a good idea.
I was gonna ask, what has happened to you when you've ignored your patron?
Usually a loss of power, but I feel like with my patron, with my pact, it's a little more transactional. Where I know yours is based on faith, so you might be all right. You know what I mean? Might be a little forgiving.
She's gonna kind of finish things off with, I use Payson as an excuse, but I am very worried about what's in the Misty Forest and whether or not we'll be able to handle it.
I think we'll all be fine. I think we've been going strong recently. I think we're all getting more powerful.
Brunier lets out a large fart while sleeping.
Ben flips over. In his sleep, Ben flips over away from him.
I wake up to the sound of Brunier fart.
All right, so everyone's up now. Real quick, Bobby, I saw the necklace you sent in. I feel like this isn't the first time that symbol has come up. Am I correct?
It's the symbol that you create when you're doing your ritual.
Okay. That's,
Hell yeah.
literally, that is the brand of sacrifice from Berserk. That's what that is. 100%.
Yeah, we had this
Oh,
conversation.
shit.
It
Yeah.
also does
I
mean
have it on me.
something else.
The same thing.
You are
Yeah.
Goxen.
I guess so. At the same moment. But all right, so I guess we're all waking up now. We're wrapping up our conversation, and I know I want Goxen to. If no one has anything to say in the morning, I almost immediately want him to like go downstairs and go. All right, well, I got a bag full of shit that I need to get rid of.
Yeah.
The
My
DM's
thing-
least favorite session, shopping.
Yep.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
Is there a piano in the inn?
No. This
No,
is
damn.
not a super fancy. This is a very like worker farmer kind of town. It's very bare bones. Definitely no. There's like maybe a seating area as you're leaving, but it just has a couple like very basic kind of like cushiony couch situation on it. There's not even a place to like sit down and eat as far as like a dining room or kitchen.
It's like a Motel 6.
More or less, yeah. This is for travelers that have come down the river from the north and just need a place to crash for the night until they make their way to, I believe, Daggerford.
I imagine there's some drunk people on the floor.
Yeah, there might be like a guy
Yeah.
here or there that didn't quite make their way up the stairs to their room.
Yeah.
So you guys are heading out into your day of shopping.
Yeah, I'm gonna use 2 of my rations to cover breakfast.
Oh, and I guess that counted as a long rest, so
Yes.
I should.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Long rest time.
I
Oh, wait,
literally
I-
did not need to rest at all. I had full hit points.
Oh, I guess
Yeah,
myself
same.
on that. It's
What
just
about
self
like
love.
yes,
Sneaky.
stuff like that? No, that reset for you.
I get 1 of my 4 rages back.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think I've ever really like been struggling on like running out of rage.
No, they're
You-
pretty
you-
generous with rage.
Yeah,
I gotta use
it's
more of my
just so
my
easy.
bardics because I keep forgetting to do that.
Oh yeah.
I
So I don't know
want
if we
to.
want- I just want to sell shit. So
Yeah.
I don't know if we need to make a big thing of it.
Yeah, I want to sell shit, but I also want to, I guess at the blacksmith, because I genuinely am curious to see if I can find any better armor, because I really want to. My armor class isn't bad, but I want to get it higher for Gotcha if I can.
Bobby, I'm just gonna add up in my inventory what I want to sell, and then just give it to either the shop or the blacksmith. It's all just like rapiers, long swords, the club. I'm gonna sell 1 of the morning stars.
Okay. Do you
I
have
guess,
what
how
do
do
we
we
do?
know?
do you
how
have
do we
like the
know
prices
the-
in front of you and everything, or
I was wondering.
Yeah, the only thing I don't have the price for is that plate armor that I took from the castle.
oh yeah.
But other than that, everything else I do have.
Okay. We'll say it is 200 gold for the armor.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah,
Where are you seeing? Oh, I see. So the cost, if I click on an item, the cost right there, that's going to be the sell price as well?
Yeah, just for simplicity, I would say so. I'm not going to go through haggling with prices for
That's what
everybody.
I'm saying. That's gonna take so fucking long. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm gonna add it up and then just delete the things from my inventory. Assume that I sold it all to the.
Yeah, as you
Just
guys walk
random
through the
fucking
town,
shit, yeah.
being greeted by Bunny the blacksmith, you guys kind of all just like walk up and just dump all of this stuff on his counter, and he kind of like scratches his like Davy Crockett little rabbit hat and pulls out a huge stack of coins and just starts like divvying it up based on what you guys have dropped in front of him.
Oh, Brunier asks him if he has a delivery for me.
Oh yeah. He scratches and he looks around and he's like, out back.
Oh.
That was the big stone, right? That we were gonna do.
Yeah, that big piece of stone.
Yeah. So after he's done divvying up the gold and stuff like that, he kind of like next to the counter, he kind of pushes open like a little like waitstaff like gate and kind of gestures for you to walk through like a back door. And he takes you outside, and you can see he has like a big outdoor furnace, and like a whole blacksmith setup outside as well. And there is your giant chunk of stone that got delivered.
Nice. I give him 500 gold to use the shop for the day.
Okay.
But first, I'm gonna make a stop.
Does that mean he can't sell things in the shop?
No. Like, I'm just using the workshop.
Yeah, no, he's using like the furnace and everything outside to try to like do some crafting.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, I sold so much fucking shit.
Yeah.
And
then,
Tom, the other thing too is like with like this crafting, because it's weird and out of all the things that we have, crafting is not a skill. I'll say that depending on like, I would imagine it'll probably take like a couple different days to kind of like make the different like pieces of the hammer. So we'll do.
Well, I did lose the day because of the fake stone.
that bin gave you.
I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
if you got anything else done that day, like the handle or anything, but
Well, I remember it went through and then it disappeared. But what I was gonna say is like,
yeah.
if you want to do like the first, if we just say that it takes like 3 days to make it, say like the actual maul is 1 day, or like we'll say 2 days even, the maul is 1 day, and then the like shaft, I guess, with the handle kind of thing.
Right.
I would say like it's whatever skill check you want to use. I would say dexterity normally, but that's not really what like you're proficient in. You're more strength.
I do have my mason's tools too. Like, I am proficient with working with stone. So
Okay.
I don't know if that affects anything. But like, we'll just do a roll. But I'm gonna do a quick pit stop before working on the maul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
everybody done in the shop? Has everyone sold what they need to sell?
I'm curious about, I guess what armor is there?
So
that's the
he
same
doesn't.
thing I was gonna ask Bobby, yeah.
Yeah, so he doesn't have a huge collection here. Like I said, it's a small town. It's not really for adventurers, and like he's not in charge of making fancy armor for like kings and stuff like that. So it's all pretty bare bones. So you're not going to really find anything that's much better than what you have on you currently. It's all your pretty basic, just standard armor.
Goxon's gonna look over at Claudia and say, "We need to find a good blacksmith to get back to our estate we're building. Get one in house. This is some bullshit."
Well, the thing too
Oh, you're
with
like I lose health way too fast.
Insult the man.
I get knocked down so fast.
Goxon's damage output is going up, but he's fucking squishy, like for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, understandable.
But that ambulance kind
Bernier
of helps with
is
that. That kind of helps.
Bernier is gonna go on a little side quest, and he's actually gonna go to the church and see if Calvin's there.
Okay.
Panda, stop.
Um,
Do that.
so as
How that
you
kid beat
He's tearing my wall up, dude. He's tearing it up. I'm gonna
I
owe
must
so much money when I
destroy.
leave this apartment. It's crazy, dude. The whole side there is like, I have 10 scratching posts for her, but she likes the wall. Anyway, sorry.
That's hilarious. Sounds like a kitty.
God, dude, it's bad.
So as you enter the general house of worship and you see all these different statues for different gods, you can see at the end, as you walk through, there's a couple people kind of sitting at some. There's like a halfling lady sitting there kind of crying, putting flowers down on one of the statues. There's like an older gentleman sitting there. He maybe looks like he's drunk from last night, kind of just sitting on one of like the pews, not saying anything, just swaying a little bit. And you walk by them, you see at the end, Calvin is just kind of sweeping and cleaning up some bits and corners near like the pedestal and everything.
Uh-huh.
And he doesn't see you initially because he's kind of got his back a little bit towards the door, and he's kind of just sweeping and cleaning up some stuff here and there.
Bernier awkwardly like, "Oh, Calvin, fancy seeing you here."
Calvin jumps a little bit and turns, and I don't remember if we gave like Calvin a specific age. He's like I think we said like 15, 16. Giving
Yeah,
your,
I think he trended younger. I think.
yeah, he was a younger, like a teen. But with your short height, you kind of meet at eye level, and your voice kind of echoes through the church a little bit louder than maybe you intended. And he kind of jumps and spins around and sees you, and he's like, "Oh, Bernier, it's so good to see you. I wasn't sure if you guys were coming back."
Yeah, he's like, "Oh yeah, a very long journey. Like, how are you doing? How are you holding up after everything with your mother?"
I'm good. I have been focused mostly on just helping Abel by keeping this church up and running and helping the town folk who come in and need guidance. It's a little stressful, a little overwhelming, but it keeps me busy, I guess.
He's like, "Good, good." You can tell like Bernier, he's kind of like awkward, not like stepdad or anything like that, but he's like, oh, like he's trying to be like fatherly, but just has no idea what he's doing.
What do you have to do?
Yeah, and he's just like, oh yeah, that's good. You know, I'm glad you're staying busy. He's like, oh, I just wanted to give you this, and he gives him the Morning Star that he got during the bugbear fight.
Okay.
Still covered in
And
gore.
exactly. He's like, I got it fighting a bunch of bugbears. I know you're your sword. I just thought you'd like to switch it up a little bit.
So as you reach out and hand this Morning Star to him, the weight to you is nothing, and as he extends his hand and you drop it, you see him kind of like he wasn't expecting the sheer weight of this Morning Star, and he pulls it in and he looks at it and he's like, "Oh, bugbears, that sounds terrifying."
Yeah, they're not too bad once you really sink it deep in them. They're not too much of a problem.
You see his face
He's
go
like-
like a little white at like the thought of this tool being used to just like bludgeon one of their faces.
Yeah, Brunier, I know he's like, would you want to perhaps train with it? Get a little bit more comfortable with the weight?
I don't know how much
No
fighting I have to do in here.
No answer.
Brunier looks at Calvin, and he kind of goes up and puts a hand on his shoulder, and he's like, the gods are good for seeking guidance, and they are here for a reason, but there will be a day where you will need to act, and you will not have to rely on the gods. The gods may not respond in time, so you only need to know what to do when the moment is right.
You training montage.
Yeah.
To the limit.
I guess I could give it a try. It's not something that I was never very good at swinging the sword or wearing the armor that my mother gave me. I definitely feel a lot more comfortable.
Perfect. That's why we have a morning star. If you can't swing a sword, maybe you could swing this. And then he grabs the broom and he's like, "It is the God's will that these get dust, that the dust be here." And then he throws the broom to the ground. He's like, "Let's train."
All right, so
Bernier is so lucky there's no one else there to stop him.
you unwillingly drag this kid out into the field and begin practicing with him. Let me look something up, actually.
Also, in the
Nothing
meantime,
serious.
I did want to say before you started that, I wanted my next thing to be that I was gonna grab Ben by the collar and kind of like drag him off to the side and be like, "All right, time to practice your swordsmanship."
Dude, come join us at the church.
So yeah. I'm gonna assume while I grab Ben, even though he wants to, I'm kind of like shoving him. I see them on the hill in the distance, and I'm like, perfect. Let's go up there. Let's go.
So as you, Goxen, start walking up the hill towards Calvin and Brunier, you see Brunier giving him tips and kind of very forcefully like moving him around, and you can see he's like clamming up a little bit. Brunier's a little too intense of a personality for this child.
Yeah.
And I rolled a d20 just to see like so I did pick a class for him, and I looked up and they do use morning stars, so I rolled just a d20 just to see how well using it for the first time would go, and I shit you not, I rolled a nat 1.
Nice.
So in the beginning, as you get like start showing him and moving him around, you can see that he feels like he's starting to get it, and you can see he kind of like gets a little bit more confident, and then he tries to like swing it, and as he swings it, the weight of the head of the morning star throws straight into the ground and slams into his foot, and he falls over.
Yeah.
So Goxen and Ben, as you are coming up the hill, you see this happen, and you see Calvin fall to the ground screaming in pain as this morning star has smashed his foot.
God damn it.
Ben, hearing that, he wants to train, but he hears the kid screaming and he runs over.
Goxen kind of yells, "Pain is the best teacher. Leave him. You gotta get proficient with this sword."
Brunier kind of stands Calvin up, and he's just like, "It is only your first day. Do not take it too seriously, but try again."
And with a look of determination, he nods and he goes back to trying to train, a little bit uneasy and a little bit slower in his movements. His confidence in the Morning Star has waned, but
So can I spend this time kind of like can I spend this time trying to like attune to the spear a little bit, like kind of like while he's training, I'm kind of like using the butt end of it, kind of like whenever he like makes a misstep, like kind of like putting it up to like his like thigh or something, like his hip or something, being like showing like where his openings are, like while at the same time kind of like feeling how the spear feels in my hands, like kind of like spinning around, like kind of maneuvering with it a little bit, like nothing too violent, but just kind of like attune, like what I would feel like attuning would be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
So you can definitely attune to this weapon as you are practicing and becoming one with it while guiding Calvin through his potential class choice and direction that he wants to take his life. And as you begin swirling this spear around, and like I said, it's called a spear, but technically it is like a glaive. Right. And I will say too, like, I looked it up because I wasn't sure, because I know there's the feat Polearm Master. From what I saw online, the Great Weapon Master also counts towards glaives, so you are technically proficient in...
because it's a two-handed heavy.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if they were different, but I saw that it was the same. So you are proficient in it, and as you become attuned to it, you feel a mix of the blood of your ancestors kind of flow through you. Like this is maybe something that was written in the stars. This is Bernier's destiny, maybe to wield this weapon for the greater good. And on top of that, you feel the mix of power and weight that is the draconic part of this, being that it is made out of literal like copper dragon scales. And you are officially attuned to the spear.
Let's go. I also had a question too. In your description, I don't know. So, in the description of the weapon, I think it was just a mix-up. So it says damage 1d6 acid, but then in like the actual written out part, it says the weapon deals an extra 1d6 poison damage. I just want to make sure which one it was.
That might have been just a typo on my part.
Yeah.
Just because I have to fill it in like multiple times.
Right.
Let me double check.
I assumed it was acid, right?
Let me check. It is acid, yeah. Yeah, because I went based off of what copper dragon breath attacks are, and it's acid.
Hell yeah.
The quick question I had as well, I guess, is about attunement, because I don't fully understand. So when you have an item that you need to attune with, that just means you need to have a session where you practice with it, essentially?
So basically, attunement, from my understanding, is just that you have to spend time with it. It's not like... Because like in the way that you just wield a dagger, like if you're in the middle of battle, you can just pull that dagger out. When it comes to attuning to a weapon, you have to spend some time with it. So it's not necessarily
that
like...
amulet says I have to attune to it.
Yes.
Some quality time.
So let's say we got in combat right now and I tried to use it. I wouldn't be able to use it properly because I'm not attuned with it, I'm assuming?
Technically, no. You'd have to be attuned to it. I will say, I didn't put it in the description. I will say the added bonus to it, just to make our lives easier for the sake of rules, the addition to it is it allows you to cast ritual spells on the spot. You don't have to spend the 10 minutes that a typical ritual. That's just a little added bonus I forgot to add in.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Just so that we don't have to go through the rigmarole of I'm going to cast this ritual spell. Everybody wait 10 minutes.
Everyone wait 10 minutes while I sit in a circle and sing Kumbaya.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So
well,
that,
if that is the case, then I just want to see Justice Vin want to practice with his sword real quick?
Desperately, yes.
Okay, real quick, we'll do that. We won't make a thing of it.
I have one of fucking three.
But
can we have Calvin and Vin spar?
That's a fucking nightmare.
They're both not proficient with their weapons.
Hold
Calvin's just on the ground while Brunier's just smashing his face with his fist.
No, I'm a good teacher. My father taught me well.
Yeah, this has to be an inter-rivalry between Goxon and Brunier. Who's the better teacher?
Well, while me and Ben are practicing, I want to use the amulet, while I'm practicing with him, to kind of attune with it, while at the same time trying to teach Ben more about swordsmanship.
So, as you're teaching him and you're wearing this amulet that you've been obsessing over since you woke up with it in the morning, you can feel a little extra power begin to course through your veins, and you hear, no one else hears this, you can tell that it's not something that happened in the real world. It happens within your head. You just hear this loud rolling thunder, and then it kind of just dissipates and goes away, and you can feel all of that inside of you in this amulet. and you are attuned to this amulet.
Very nice.
Josh, Ben, how did your training session go? Would you like to roll a d20?
Let's see. You know what I'm gonna do this time? Can I, no, I can't. Never mind. I was gonna say, can I, Bardic Inspiration myself? Can't do that.
You can. I don't see
I
why
can?
not. I don't see why not.
Claudia from a mile away casting guidance on you real
Yeah.
quick.
I think I failed like
I
3
sense he's in
times.
trouble.
You failed a couple times, yeah. Yeah, I will say, like, you guys take a break as you're training, and you sit down and you pull your, I think, flute out, recorder.
Yeah,
sure. And you play a little jig, and you give yourself a little ditty, and you give yourself some inspiration to continue through a tough training.
Let's see. Oh, thank God. 16.
16.
Nice.
Let me find. I don't remember where I wrote that down.
Ben can use the sword a little bit better now.
So if I remember correctly, that's 2 passes for you.
Yes.
How many
I had
passes
it
does
in
he
the
need
game.
until he's
I need
proficient?
3.
3, almost
Is that
there.
Is that you had? Yeah, you had 1 success. That was a DC 15.
Yep.
This was your second success, a DC 10. So your next training session, all you have to do is beat a DC 5, and you will officially be proficient.
Okay, the very last thing I want to do, and then I will shut up, is I want to find Hazen, press him a little bit more about that note. If you had time to look over, Bobby. If not,
I did not. I will do that.
That's fine.
While I read over this super quick, Claudia and Zip, are you guys doing anything? There's a gal pal that got left while the boys.
That's why I was like, I'll shut up after this. Like, it's the last thing I just want to get off my chest or whatever.
I think at hide and seek, they have potions, right?
They do have potions, correct?
I do want to see what's the going price for health potions there.
That is exactly where I'm.
The going cost of a potion. So
making Bobby do his least favorite thing.
It's not a big deal. I have it all figured out already. So
bye, kitty.
A common potion of healing is 50 gold. A greater healing potion is 100. Superior is 500. Supreme is it says 5,000, but I'll just say that's kind of probably going to be 1,000 because 5,000 is crazy.
Yeah.
But so yeah. No, it's your DM figuring out how to DM better.
No, I get it. Yeah, figure out the price.
I will do 2 of those. I'll do 2 of those. Whatever the 100s were. Oh, my whole entire page.
The potion of greater healing.
How much?
I'm doing the exact same thing.
Okay, so you each spend.
Yep. You know what? Yeah, I'll do 2 of those and then 1 just like common. Just for.
Okay, perfect. So it's 250 gold out of a Zip, 200 from Claudia, and just real quick for some funsies. You guys walk into hide and seek. It's a split shop. The old man on the hide armor aspect of it, sitting in the back, feet up, snoring, totally just doesn't even care. You guys walk in, you see the lovely lady behind the counter. She's got some incense burning, and you guys wheel and deal your potions. Is there anything else you guys are doing?
Can I see what arrow she has? Like if she has like any like fire or like any other elemental arrows?
So I would say she probably has like a couple pretty basic ones. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
Maybe fire, a and lightning.
Okay. I will say for ease, she probably has a couple of those
Okay.
floating around.
Oh, maybe like a darkness arrow too. That's like the range of those 4.
Okay. So, let's see. We'll say a special arrow is gonna run you. We'll say. Uh, there'll be like 10 gold a pop, just to make it nice and easy.
Okay. Maybe I'll throw like also add like an acid arrow on that. So like those 5 varieties, I'll get 2 of each.
Okay, perfect. So just deduct that from your gold and add it into your inventory. I do have some of the magic arrows up, so I will keep that off to the side for when we need to use it.
And then another like an oil that could was it breaking glass?
That sound effect? What was it?
You heard like breaking glass.
I didn't hear
heard it
anything.
too.
I did hear that,
Okay.
yeah. It might have been one of the sound effects, because I have like a bazaar running, so maybe it was just like somebody shattering glass.
So I know there's like this holy oil that weapons can be doused in. I'm not sure like what the running price of that would be. So that makes I think the weapons like they apply radiant damage.
Oh hell yeah!
Do you know what it's called?
No, I just know Vex uses it
Okay.
against the Briarwood.
Damn you, critical roll.
Right.
And then it cuts like
holy-
5 of them.
Holy oil?
Yeah.
Holy water?
No, it's not holy water. It's oil.
5e holy oil. While holy oil burns in a lamp or lantern, each fiend or up. A cleric or paladin may create holy oil by performing a ritual. Oh, it actually doesn't say anything about putting on a weapon though. Oh, it's 'cause it's homebrewed. That's why. Never mind.
So I will say that a thing of holy water costs 25 gold. So I'll say the oil, just for like a descriptor, we'll figure out what it does, but it's essentially oil that has been mixed with some holy water. So between the process of creating the holy water and then combining it with the oil, we'll say it's 50 gold for a container of it.
Okay, so I'll get 1 container.
Okay.
And that's everything. Shopping done.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to take up time doing shopping, Bobby. I would like to look if there's slightly better leather armor in the store for me.
For this particular town, they don't have anything higher than like what you guys already have on. As
Fair
far
enough.
as like he doesn't have any like +1 armors or anything like this.
Oh.
This is very much so like a
Did they-
starter town. If you're looking
Gotcha.
for a basic different type of armor, we can do that.
Meh. Do they have bullets?
I would say the blacksmith probably has bullets.
Okay.
So if you made your way over there, you can definitely purchase.
I want to grab
some.
2 of the greater healing potions as well.
Okay. What did I say they were? The greater was 100 each. Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't want to slow things down.
No, it's fine. And then
Bobby, what?
the bullets will be for 10. It'll be 3 gold.
Gold for 10. Bin will buy I can't do math in my head. Bin will buy 30 for 10.
Okay, so it's just 9
no, wait.
gold.
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna do.
They're not
I'm gonna do 60.
particularly. They're not particularly expensive because it's literally just like pieces of like.
I'll get 60 then for 18 pieces.
Perfect. You'll be set for a while.
That's everything for me.
What was that, Bernier?
What time would, like, I would say I wanted to, like, train with Calvin for maybe, like, an hour or two. Nothing
Okay.
too long. I'm gonna head over to the blacksmith and start forging. Would you say it's probably about, like, 3 or 4 o'clock right now?
Yeah, I would say after all the shopping is done and then the training and stuff like that, I would say it's probably about like 4 o'clock, pushing 5 o'clock.
Cool. I'm gonna stop at the tavern, fill up my water skin with some ale, and then spend the rest of my day at the blacksmith forging.
Okay, so you make your way over there. You just go straight into the back, and you just start chipping away at your big old chunk of stone. And like I said, I'm not entirely sure how the best way to go about like crafting this item is. With your tool set and everything. Because like I said, there's not like a crafting skill, and generally I would say crafting is either like performance or some type of dex base, but with it being like this big chunk of...
I was gonna base it off dexterity, just because I feel like dexterity, that's where like it's kind of just using your hands, like sleight of hand and stuff like that.
Yeah, I will say with your tool set and your background, we'll say it's at advantage, just so that you do have some type of like... I don't want you to work against your strengths, even though it's like within your character's kind of being.
Okay. First roll is a 21. Just give me that 20. No, 21 for the first. And then I'm gonna spend just the rest of the day at the forge.
Okay, perfect. And while all of this is going on, Goxen, you've made your way, and you find Payson. Where would Payson be? Payson, I think, would just be sitting by the docks, just watching the river, just taking in the sights.
That happy old man.
Safe.
And you can see as you approach Payson, you can see he's sitting there on a crate, eating an apple, and he has your note in hand. And he has a pen and like a little ink thing, and you can see he's kind of like jotting down stuff on the paper that you gave him.
Cool, yeah. I just want to go up to him and kind of just converse with him, just shoot the shit almost, you know what I mean, for a little bit, and then just ask him how it's going. That I see he's working on that, and ask him if there's anything I can do to help with.
It'll take me some time. I like the creativity, and I think with the right materials, I think we can make something good. I just have to figure out what those materials will be. Did you?
That works for me, yeah.
Have you found what you were looking for?
In what sense of the term?
In life, my boy. In life.
In life. Goxen has not. But I did find a way to get out of the path, what I originally came to you for, so it's all come together.
Be careful. Powerful beings are not always what they seem to be. But I hope I hope you can break the pact that has bogged you down.
I agree. And noted. I mean, if it comes down to it, I'll find my way out of it one way or the other.
I'm sure you will, my boy. I'm sure you will.
My boy.
My boy. I wish. with Payson being a character, I almost wish that Goxon didn't have a pack, because then I would look to him to get some type of training. But like, it's so irrelevant. I mean, it's literally a dragon giving him like fucking ridiculous powers. Like, old man's not gonna really teach him anything like combat wise, you know?
He is old and feeble, but he is wise.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Azip, is there anything that you're doing throughout your day of wandering the town?
Finding a counselor.
Yeah,
Oh,
literally.
that's what I forgot to say.
Uh-oh.
The other night, no uh-ohs. When you received your message, how did you respond in any type of way? I've kind of forgot to give you that moment.
You know, it's funny. I was thinking about it. Yeah. Before they cut off, I just wanna. I want. Like, who are you? Who is this? Who's calling my phone? No, I think. You know, it's funny because actually I thought about it afterwards. I was like, damn, I wish I shouted out like, "Who are you?" Like, and then everyone reacted like, "What?" But I didn't think about it until like until we got to like the end, and I was like, well, can't do that now. But I just wanted to be like, because it's a woman's voice, right? I don't recognize this woman's voice at all. So I just want to be like,
Give
who?
me a history check. So a d20 plus or minus whatever your intelligence is.
3, don't fail me now.
Got this dog.
13. That is 2.
Okay, with a 13, I was going to say the DC's 15, so you're a little shy of it. It's not a familiar voice, but it's not a strange voice. Like, you ever meet somebody and you're like, I feel like I've known you for way longer than I have, but like, you know you're meeting them for the first time. It's kind of that same vibe. Mm-hmm. You don't recognize the voice, but you feel like you do. But you know you don't. But you feel like you do.
I know it.
So is your response just screaming, "Who is this?"
Yeah, just like, who are you? What do you want from me? What do you mean? I guess I should say like not what do you want, but like what do you mean? I tried writing down what you said, but
I can repeat it to you if you would like.
Yeah. What did you say?
It said, Azip, oh my god, it worked. I can't believe it worked. We need your help. So many people have died. This is your... And then it cuts out.
My what? My what? My bread.
My bread.
This is your sugar mama.
My boy.
my sweet boy.
My sweet boy.
Oh no, my boy.
Who is... How many people died?
Who is she?
Why are they dying?
What do you want from me?
I like of all the characters, Zip is just getting trauma directly teleported to her brain.
Listen,
everyone's got these self-struggles, and Bobby's like, here's some trauma just teleported into your mind.
This is on her for giving me very vague backstories. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna cook, as the kids say.
Cook it up, yeah.
As the whippersnapper says.
OMG, we need your help. So basically, yeah, I'm just asking, like, who are you? Who died? with people.
All right. Is there
I'm just
anything?
wrestling. I'm just wrestling with these like psychic, fucking what is it like telepathic thoughts being shot into me. It's like
Voices in my head.
yeah, literally. It's like
As if just has
do I
straight up
need?
schizophrenia.
Yeah, literally. I'm
It's
just
just
like
straight up
oh,
schizophrenic.
So
I'm just always
as
looking over my shoulder, just like what?
as you kind of are just
feel-
pacing around this town, like talking to yourself, like frantically, you do notice that like some of the civilians that are kind of just like walking through to and from the tavern have kind of like taken notice of you, and like there's like a mom who kind of like hides her kid in like next to her and like walks away from you. Like you've caught a little bit of attention with your like very sporadic behavior.
Good.
Major homeless
Good.
vibes.
Yeah, literally.
Is Claudia still with her?
She can be.
Do I need to like roll a perception to notice any of this?
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
Please, because I've been dorking it.
Me too. Every time.
I have absolutely.
No one knows that I'm trying to think like I think
that. An insight check is it?
yeah, I haven't told anyone what's going on.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like it's really
And
fitting
Vernier
for my
is
character
so
to be so
oblivious.
quiet today.
You wouldn't understand.
I'm just wrestling with my thoughts, just like bah!
Yeah, I like how Zip is the quiet one and Bin was talking.
That's
Right.
There's a whole
As if
character
it's just
arc.
smoking on a cigarette, just like you wouldn't understand. I've seen some things, man, and some stuff.
I've heard some things.
Government put bugs in
Yeah.
my skin. Man.
I got a 10.
A 10. I would say with a 10, you can tell that she's a little frantic, but you can't quite tell if it's just her normal behavior or
Oh,
the
you.
stress and like trauma of going through the castle. Because a lot of you aren't necessarily like fighters, so getting confronted by
Yeah,
like a
it's,
wizard, having him reanimate is pretty intense. So it's hard to really put a finger on what specifically has kind of rattled her, but you can tell she's a little rattled.
We
No
did
one
get
will
dragged into
know.
a crazy situation.
They always ask
Okay.
who as if it is not how.
Because the Zip just hides in the corner the entire time, shaking.
Literally, I'm just like,
It's so ironic because Zip is like super strong.
Yeah.
that
Claudia's
low
gonna
key character.
look down at a Zip and she's gonna say, I can't tell if you're a bit more anxious than usual. You always seem a little what's the word I'm looking for?
Distraught.
Not to insult her
seem a little,
either.
frazzled. It's hard for me to tell when you're what's not the normal amount of fries.
You're not tweaking as much, my friend.
Yeah.
And then Brunier calls you a little trippy one. I never knew what the background story was on that.
Oh, it's just because we've done drugs together.
Oh. Well, Claudia doesn't know that yet.
Yeah.
One for nothing.
We smoked that hashish and we snorted that astral powder.
Brunier
Zip, you
says
need to get-
as you guys stroll past the blacksmith while he's hammering.
Zip, do you need to get zooted again?
We're tripping.
I think getting zooted was my problem. Now,
Get the trippy kid.
Bad trip, man.
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna
Yeah.
respond with like, there's just been so much going on. People.
Noah, don't you dare.
Anything in
Vague,
particular?
vague answer. I'm just gonna I don't know what.
You are allowed to talk about things. You know that, right?
I know. I just was like, I don't know if I
And
want
you're
to
allowed
talk
to also
about it
like
because I
keep
feel
a
like
secret too.
my- yeah, I feel like my idea with my character is just like I feel like she's just like super like closed off because of like the upbringing that she's had. So it's really hard for her to open up to anybody. and I feel like the mild enjoyment she gets is like just like stupid little shit like being
Yeah.
around my friends, hanging out, getting drunk, and like fucking jingling Bin's bells. That's like the one thing that like I don't know what it is. That's what I like to do.
Yeah,
It's
it's
quick.
fun for
But
like, Claudia's the
quickly.
person you talk to about this stuff. I respect it.
Girl
I'm not gonna
talk.
say I'm not gonna say anything in particular. I'm just gonna say like with everything that's been going on, it's hard to keep up with, and I don't even know. I guess I'm just gonna shy away from your question for now.
Claudia's gonna take the hint and try to redirect
I'm
the
like a kid, just like.
question somewhere else. Gonna ask,
But that's nice though.
huh?
They're just arguing over what to talk about.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I don't know. I don't have much to say.
I will say at this point, the sun is probably starting to set. The day is coming to a close. Is there anything you guys are doing as the night approaches?
So I had a question.
Go to the tavern.
Hmm.
Drink my woes.
So I know you said you were still kind of workshopping that staff, Bobby, Nelfar's staff. I forgot, it has an effect, though, I forgot about. It says, after every long rest, you must make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes. I forgot about that,
to
too.
do that.
Give me a wisdom saving throw real quick.
A wisdom saving throw. Uh-oh.
Wait, we all have to do that?
I do.
No.
14.
You're fine.
Okay.
You're dead.
I did
Do
want
we
to.
do that?
I did want to attune with it if I had time after training with Goxen.
I thought you did attune to it already. That's why you're taking the saving throws.
Yeah. I do remember you attuning to it.
Yeah.
So I am actually attuned to it?
Yeah, I think you did that last session.
Hell yeah. Okay. Well, this is gonna go really fucking badly. Alright. Sorry, continue. We're good. For now.
Okay, like I said, the day is coming to a close, the night's beginning to set. Is there anything that you guys would like to do?
What time would you say it is right now?
It's probably like 5, 6 o'clock. Not super late, but
I'm still forging.
you're still forging.
Yeah, I'm gonna use up. Yeah, I'm gonna use up the rest of my rations. I started off the game with 10, and I've just been slowly chipping away. But with all with Claudia's pigeons and us being
She's
at the
just
tavern,
feeding the animal.
Still pigeons.
No. Now,
Pigeon jerky.
hold on. Now I'm officially using up the rest of my rations, just because we've been doing good food-wise. But just so I don't have to leave the forge, I'm gonna use up the rest of my rations.
Alright.
And that will be like my late lunch / dinner.
So, question.
No, I swear to God, if you knock over my jar, I'm gonna have a hissy fit.
I think
So-
Claudia might be
Not a
able
hissy
to
fit.
yeah.
So
Is he-
since I don't have the dancing blade attuned to me yet. What happens if I try to use it?
So if you try to use it, you can't use the magical aspect of it. You basically can only use it as, if I remember correctly, if you're not attuned and you're not proficient, you would roll your attack, but it's just like a straight d20. I don't think you get any bonus to your hit modifier.
So I guess the question is if I'm attuned to the staff, can I do attuned to the sword then?
You can be attuned to a maximum of 3 items.
Okay. How do I get attuned to this bitch?
To the sword?
Right. I wasn't sure if the 3 practices was a proficiency or an attunement.
It was to be proficient in the weapon, so you could use it to its full ability.
So I don't need attunement with it?
You will once you can wield it, Because that was the
Okay.
issue, is that it's a long sword and you're not proficient in long swords, and I don't know. Let me check. I don't know if you.
Sorry, I was looking at this. I was like, oh wait, I'm gonna get proficient with it and still can't use it because I'm not attuned to it. Don't you worry, this weapon we got at level 2 will really be clutch later.
Level 8.
Trust the process.
So you can attune to the weapon even if you're not proficient in it, as long as you meet the other requirements like class or race, which I don't think there are any requirements like that.
It's not like I don't need attunement for it though.
Well, to use like its dancing ability, you have to be attuned to it. Yeah. So you can you can technically attune to it now if you want. You just won't get any bonuses like when you try to like hit somebody.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll turn on attunement for now, at least so I remember.
Okay.
Real
and yeah, we'll
quick.
say retroactively, as you've been like practicing with it, you've become a little bit more attuned to it. It doesn't feel completely fluid in your movements, but you definitely have a understanding of how this blade seems to function.
It kind of, it mostly works.
Real quick, I want. Does Goxin notice that Finn is like looking at his sword, like going through all these things? Does Goxin notice that?
I would say like retroactively, you probably noticed it as you guys were training. As you were becoming one with your amulet, you could kind of see a similar bond with him and his sword.
Okay. I want, because I'm assuming now in this moment, like while he's talking about this, Finn is like kind of looking at like the scabbard or something along those lines. I want Goxin to walk up to him and kind of typically just like tell Ben. I want him to say, "Don't worry too hard. If you pass my school, I'll make sure you have a weapon that'll take you through. You won't need that."
Finn takes a bow.
That was back, and that's that. All right. Also, I had a question for you, Bobby. So, where our house is being built, and the original
your
mission was Daggerford, correct?
Your house is built in Olivin.
Olivin, I thought it was
Where we
Daggerford.
saved the
it's
church.
Olivin.
Okay. Olivin.
Yep. Yeah, you unlock the Bastion at level 5, so that's kind of when your house went up, and now as time has passed, there's a couple other buildings that have been built in Olivin when you guys make
How
your way
far
there.
of a ride is Olivin? And then also we got. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to remember. It's been months. We got the mission to originally go on, right? To find like the drug traders from Daggerford or Olivin.
From
So
Travis. And we just had a Daggerford.
From Daggerford, yeah. Okay.
There.
The mayor of Secomber.
Oh, so sorry. Yes.
Yeah, we met the leader of the Thieves Guild because they've been smuggling the drugs against their will through Quintus.
No, I know about that.
Secomber.
I'm just trying to remember where we met them at. Shouldn't we like go somewhere to check in? Like, hey, we're back.
We technically should go to Daggerford to plot with what's her name?
Oh, the
Sasha?
Thieves Guild. The Thieves Guild lady, yep.
Was it Sasha?
Like that.
Yes.
So,
Cool.
We can lock her in the room behind the box again.
But we originally got that quest from the mayor, correct?
And you got that quest from Travis in Secomber.
Shouldn't we go talk to that motherfucker?
Wait, what were you saying, Goxin?
I was saying we originally got that quest from the mayor in Secomber, so shouldn't we go talk to that motherfucker?
Well, the mayor, honestly, the mayor's kind of a little bitch.
But we still got the quest from him, and then we went and did the quest, so we should probably go talk to him, right?
Yeah, I guess. Do you guys need me there for that?
Nah, you
I
keep
don't believe so,
hammering
no.
away. You keep hammering
Yeah,
away.
yeah. If you guys any trouble, fucking let me
Run
know.
back here and get Brunier.
Does that make sense,
Yeah,
Bobby? Or am I
yeah.
like am I tweaking?
Listen, man,
It
I
doesn't
have
sound unreasonable.
We got this quest like 3 months ago.
I have laid
Okay,
out
so-
a lot of different options for you guys. What you choose to do is fucking up to you.
Okay. so-
Without me pointing you guys in a direction, it sounds like as a group, you guys have to sit down and map out what your next point of interest is.
Yeah.
okay. so
But as far as
wow.
influence, I'm not touching it. That is between
Fair
you
enough.
guys.
Oh,
But
yeah.
if you
We
sit
can
down
have
and
so many
if you,
things.
I will say, if you sit down and read through all of the notes that have been dropped in the campaign notes over the course of this campaign, there's a lot of hints at a lot of points of interest. I have made this pretty transparent because I feel like a big problem is trying to overcomplicate stuff, so I've tried to make it as pretty obvious as possible.
I feel like we should go to the tavern and read.
Where are the drugs?
Yeah.
We didn't. Yeah, I was like, we didn't
actually
actually stop the drug trade.
trade. We just kind of found out where they're coming from and then killed a couple of thieves.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I mean, the monsters attack. Like, that's to be like, we tried to stop the drugs coming out of, like, Chicago, and then Chicago blew up.
Yeah, or
Good point.
just we tried to stop them being dealed out in Chicago, and then
I'm
Chicago got
listening,
hit
but
with
I'll
2
be right
fire
back.
elementals.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I guess we'd have to ask if the drugs are still coming in, I guess.
I have like so many notes, and all of them don't make like I have 21. Well, now 21 sessions in this bitch. Thank God.
Yeah, I'm looking back in the
Notes
campaign
because I'm just like,
notes,
God
highlights,
damn.
and,
I have so many things. I have when we fucking gambled in here. I said, let's go gambling. Like,
I love gambling.
Oh, dang it.
like this is like, how do we get to the down below? That's what I want to know. That's what the drow said, right?
Karst, yeah.
Well, we probably don't want to do that. You look,
We
Yeah,
need
this-
you look at these
Go
notes.
ahead.
I'm saying, after the problem is, after the castle, I wasn't sure story-wise where we were supposed to be going.
Honestly, I think we need to plan our assault on Karst. It seems like that's one of the main headquarters for the cult. It's where they're getting the astral powder. There has to be some kind of portal or something they're working on down there.
I think
This is the most important note that we have. This is the most
That is the
important
most
part of all
important.
these.
Allies. That's all you have in your notes. Is it?
That's it. 21
now-
sessions.
So now that we know that stuff, why don't we go meet with the fucking leader of the Thieves Guild and try to have a meeting? Does that sound about right? And try to get enough people to go where we need to go.
Will she
I'd
help
like
us?
to-
I will make just like a point of reminder. You did kill a bunch of the Thieves Guild members.
Yeah.
She's gonna help
You're
us.
not wrong.
I hope so.
do have high charisma though. Okay?
We don't need
you're
a
so
lot.
Don't forget about that. Don't forget about that. Alright?
We don't
Cool.
need a lot of them. If anything, we should see if we could borrow Quintus.
I'm just thinking like if we're gonna like assault, like you said, like playing like an assault.
Siege, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we should probably get some more people to help us out.
Right. No, I agree.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what level
can we, like-
should be around stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I
Perfect.
think if the shifters are getting paid, the shifters in the Misty Mountains are getting paid by Karst, it could be interesting to like contact them.
Oh, you're like that. That's Claudia's
Sorry.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a possible. Yeah, we're at least taking an ally away from them.
Oh my god, yeah.
If like gaining an ally, or at least like getting rid of one of theirs. If that isn't possible.
Could we like? I mean, technically, Brunier's not there for this conversation just because he's smithing away. Could we like fast forward to like
Yeah,
10, 11 at
I
night?
I was gonna say I would say at this point you guys have probably made your way to the tavern, and I would assume just are all sitting around with your
Yeah,
notes
well,
out, kind of just
talking
like
about it,
conversing.
Yeah.
Well, does Claudia still want
the main map?
Yeah.
Does Claudia still
So,
want
like, plan-
to investigate
Location.
the moment that happened on our way over?
Yeah. So here's Daggerford. Here's TC Forest. So like it's
Good.
sort of on the way.
Okay.
But
So yeah, I remember hitting on the way behind.
Ulu? Is it? What is that? Ulu?
so yeah.
That's Olivan. It just got erased a little bit.
So,
Oh,
Ulu?
I was like, what's Ulu?
My tablet glitched
There's
out.
another person involved with all this that is from Waterdeep. Veldin.
We haven't even been to Waterdeep yet.
Yeah, just like throwing it out there. That's like one of the people involved with like Kars is from there.
Right. All right. So yeah, let's fast forward to 10, 11 at night. I'm gonna leave the forge. Come join you guys at the tavern.
Ben claps his hands and cleans your clothes because you're probably covered in shit by that point.
Brunier,
Oh,
as
yeah,
you are leaving, you can see the lights turning off on the inside of the shop as you're cleaning up. Bunny walks out and kind of like looks around at your work that you've been doing, and he goes, "Oh, pretty good. Not your first time, huh?"
Okay. Stone mending runs through our blood, brother. I will be here bright and early tomorrow to continue my work.
The forge is always open for you. And then he locks up the doors and makes his way home.
I imagine both of them giving each other like the predator. Son of a bitch.
My problem is I imagine the forge outside, so I'm like, what did he lock?
No, it is outside. He was locking up his shop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like he just put a padlock on the forge.
Yeah, bro.
Alright.
Yeah, we brought what's been done so far inside. Make sure it's nice and safe.
Hell yeah.
And then I come join you guys. Yeah, you get me all nice and clean because I'm just covered in soot and sweat and fucking tears.
Ben sees you and he claps his hands and you're clean.
What do we do? Where should we go?
Yeah, Brunier gets a fucking round of ales, and there's a kitchen at the tavern, right?
Yeah, they serve mostly like, pretty basic like meat and potato kind of stuff. Nothing super fancy, but it's all good because it's all fresh caught from the local like wildlife and everything.
I'll get a last call. Yeah, I'll get a last call meal from the kitchen. Pass out the ales. And yeah, and then back to just what we were talking about. It's just like, so what do we want to do from here? We know our enemy. We know where most of them might be hiding. We know their plan. And we know that they have plenty of money to hire extra people to their cause.
Well, let's lay it out. Let's lay it out, right? There's what, 3 or 4 different heads essentially that we have to try to take down. Am I correct?
Yeah. It seems that 2 of them at least are at Kars. This Eclipsis bitch and Sin.
Okay, Kars is up by Star Mounts. Okay. I see now. So you said 2 of them are up by Kars?
Yeah, we know Eclipsis is up there. And Sin, we know that's where they're harvesting the cosmic dust. We don't know the full reason for the dust. We sort of do. We know it has to do with the portals. Don't know why they're making people take it. unless it's a way for them to convert people to Loth. Maybe it's a way for them to expose people to her and gain more followers. On
Yeah,
a
it's
bad trip.
probably astral plane related.
So we know those two
Right.
are. Where are the others?
We know there's someone in Waterdeep. And what's this Mizra bitch? We know she's in Waterdeep.
Oh, is it Veldin? Or Misra? I thought Misra was at Kars and Veldin's at Waterdeep.
Where is the tower? There's like the
4 towers are at Kars.
Yeah, that's like the structure.
that's
To
what
me,
we
that
have to.
sounds like it's just going to be like very heavily guarded. So like, I don't know if we should go after a different place first. That might be a little easier. And then
We should at least recruit a
Like,
couple
in-
people and get some extra firepower on our side.
That's why I was thinking maybe talk to Claudia's people in the woods.
Yeah.
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 We should also talk to Sasha. Even though
He kind of hates us.
she says she hates me, but deep down I think she still likes me.
Ben rolls his eyes.
You just kill like a third of her people.
Only to protect you two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we agree that if and when we go to Kars, we need to gather people for that, right? And then we know we need to go to Waterdeep as well, right? Those are our 2 points.
Right. Some
And we
point,
know
yeah.
there's 2 heads in Kars and like a big stronghold,
Yeah.
right? In Waterdeep,
Yeah.
all we know is that someone named Mute.
We also need to investigate the Misty Forest and see if we can find her, Claudia's pack.
Yeah. So in what order do you guys want to go about this? What seems...
Well, the Misty
Oh.
Forest is on the way to Daggerford. Personally, I would like one more day forging.
Oh yeah, finish your
Let's
thing.
see. But if time is of the essence, then let it be.
Okay.
I say personally, we probably go talk to Claudia's people because if they're being paid, they probably have information, and there's not a head there, so it means it's likely to be less guarded.
Yeah.
Is what I'm hearing.
And
Yeah,
Um,
it seems like they're kind of roaming
I don't.
free.
It sounds like we don't know anything about the guy in Waterdeep, so I don't know if we should go there immediately.
Yeah.
Nah, we should work
Yeah.
our way up.
I'll need to getting more information first.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Yeah.
that's like there's a guy in New York. A man has fallen in Lego City.
Yeah. No, I agree. All right, so yeah. I guess you want to
Yeah.
go to the Misty Forest first, do
Mhm.
Claudia's kind of side quest, and then make our way to Daggerford.
How does Claudia
Okay.
feel about that? Ben looks over at Claudia and makes a question mark with his hands.
Claudia's gonna say they think I'm dead, and when they find out my cleric is Sylvanas, they'll want me to be dead. We're not walking into a happy family reunion by any means, I believe. I'm not even sure if some of my family is with them. We don't belong here. I'm not sure if they took a boat. I'm not sure if they swam. I'm not sure how they even got to this continent. But we are not from here. At least my clan isn't. And I find it very strange that they've traveled so far. I'm not sure if it's gold from our friends in Kars that drew them here, or for some other purpose. But they shouldn't be here.
Sounds like they have some info then.
Yeah. Bernier takes a bite and a sip of his food and ale, and as he clears his throat, says to Claudia, Is there anyone of specifics that we should be concerned about? Someone that we should mentally prepare.
Probably gonna pause and think for a moment.
Maybe an ex-boyfriend.
When I was looking over the goblins and just trying to glean some information from the way they were slaughtered, any traps, I am worried about one particular warrior, Fang, who I knew when I was young. Growing up with him, he was someone that was very, very ruthless. And shifters on their own are very ruthless. We're not druids. We're the exact opposite of druids. We live in nature, but we're more focused on surviving in spite of nature versus surviving with nature. My people, they worship.
You acknowledge the true harshness of that nature provides.
Yes, the Western Heartlands. It's a very rugged landscape, which isn't very the greatest conditions to support life to begin with. But what makes it even more difficult is naturally because of ley lines or the geography or something about the fabric of the landscape itself. Portals to Avernus open naturally, not from chaos magic, not from anyone's divine will. It's just the way the land has been built. And my people are at the front lines of keeping the rest of the continent safe from those portals. And that's how we've managed to scrape away an existence where we live, because that's the purpose that we serve. And it's made my people very harsh. They worship God Malar, who is who's the god of brutal savagery and hunting. He's the god of nature, but he is what you'd normally associate with the druids. My people, there are druids that live near us, and they were always considered an enemy. Their way of life is different from ours.
Well, we all know druids are a bunch of tree huggers, so.
And 10 years ago, I was on a hunt and was taken down by a turret. I'm going to pronounce it wrong. Basically, an orc and demon monstrosity from the Nine Hells that appeared. And I was hunting with Fang. And I sustained injuries that he told me were going to kill me. And he read me my last rites and gave me my blessing from Malar, and he continued after the creature. And then two druids found me and healed me, which for me was blasphemy. I was given my last rites. I was dying a death that every shifter wishes to die, which is during a hunt. And I was that glory was ripped away from me by these druids. And initially, throughout the long healing process that they had to provide to me because of the extent of my wounds, I wasn't the best guest. They were everything I was taught to hate. But despite that, despite the danger I posed to them, they kept on trying to heal me anyway. And while living with them, I kind of discovered a new way to live with nature, and a different relationship. And I won't say I'm a druid I'm definitely not the believer in Malar that I once was. And I have my god is a god that the druids I stayed with worship, Sylvanas, who, while respecting the wild beauty and ferociousness of nature, also respects a balance, which the shifters do not. They've never been able to be at peace with the landscape around them. They've always been trying to dominate it instead of survive with it.
They do not seek to have this balance.
Yes, and I'm worried that they're upending the balance that is here.
Every culture has some last rites that they think makes their shit don't stink. I am glad you found the one that is on our side.
At the mention of last rites, Bin turns away from the conversation.
Can I do a perception check to see if I see that?
You can sure try.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like,
Oh, wait. Are you rolling?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What does that mean? It's on an edge.
It's an 8.
That means it's
No, it's
cocked.
Yeah, it is.
If it's cocked, just re-roll it.
No, it's fine.
Do you do perception?
Oh, I got it. It's an 11 altogether.
Oh, okay.
An 11, I would say, is probably not high enough to really, like, deduce that he had, like, a reaction from the conversation, or if he's just, like, shifting in his seat uncomfortably.
Damn it.
Oh well.
What are you
Every
rolling?
time.
Perception? Should I roll an insight check, or?
Sure. Only
Is it
because
insight
you've
or
clocked him every time so far, so
Yeah,
I feel like you
she's like-
always kind of have, like, half an eye on him.
oh no. Well, I don't know where my dice.
What
God
was that?
damn it.
A 13.
A 13. I was going to say the DC is
Yeah.
probably like 15. So with a 13, same thing. You can kind of see him get a little uneasy, but you can't tell if it's from the conversation or if he's just like maybe lost in thought on like the challenges that are ahead of you guys.
Claudia's gonna just ask him, like, what, have you died before, too?
In classic Bin action, he doesn't answer.
We all can't fuck anybody.
And Claudia's, just to kind of finish things off, she's like, so, that's my history with the shifters and the Misty Mountains. I'm not sure truly what to expect.
So they're gonna attack us as soon as we show up.
Yeah, so should we go there? Should we not go there? Are they gonna fuck us up? Are we gonna fuck them up?
You should wear a disguise.
We have that cult disguise now.
I can cast a spell on us while we're trying to observe them. It's something I recently learned. It is called Pass Without a Trace.
Nice.
It lasts for an hour, and I radiate a 30-foot aura, and each creature within that aura gets a of my choosing. It's a +10 bonus to dexterity and stealth checks and leaves no tracks. So
Sounds like we're having a stakeout.
Yeah.
It's a little something we have up our sleeves to
Well,
give us an easy in or out once we're there. Not easy, but a slight bit of an edge.
to observe them, first we need to find them. It will be a fun family reunion.
Bin creates in his hand a little model of the classic trap with the box, where you have the box on the stick with bait under it. in his hand, and he's trying to ask. He's like, "How do we bait them out?"
Our entire belief system revolves around hunting. One of our highest holy days is a great hunt where we choose essentially a sacrifice that we first must hunt and kill. If we could draw them out with
Something worthy
a
of hunting.
substantial prey item, that might be.
Bin slowly turns to Brunir.
Well,
That might be an option as far as
well, if the cult,
dividing and conquering.
well, if the cult has hired them, they definitely know about us, and they definitely know that we've been a thorn in Colt's side. So it would be a fool's guess not to think that we have a huge bounty on our heads.
Let's all just get glasses with a fake nose and mustache. They won't even know who we are.
It's really dumb. Bin can do that. Bin has disguise self.
If anyone from my family is there, I might be able to reason with them, but I don't know.
But you're dead!
I don't
Alright,
know
so
who. I
Ghost
didn't
of
pick up
Christmas
any other
past. That's what you're gonna be like
other-
coming out of the pack.
The advantage you have that is on your side is that they do not know that you are coming. I say we keep that to our advantage for as long as we can.
So the move is gonna be to go to the Misty Forest first.
Lure them
Is that
out
correct?
with lure them out with Brunir or something.
Okay, so
I mean, not to
I'm
say
sure-
that I am a high value target, but
I'm sure we can think of a distraction by the time we get there.
oh yeah, absolutely.
I could just have Goxon take all of his clothes off and be a crazy dragon boy running around the gate. And then he'll come out and be like, "What the fuck is
yeah.
that?" But in
I
terms
do
of,
have my. Go ahead, Jackson.
I was gonna say, in terms of a plan, I'm assuming tomorrow we'll wrap up in the town. Brunir will finish foraging. We'll wrap up, then go to the Misty Forest, pursue that side quest, go to Daggerford, and then go from there straight up to Party's Field, correct? Is that the plan?
Karst or Waterdeep, whatever is needed. For all we know, they shipped it through Waterdeep, considering it's on the coast. So time will tell.
I think it would be a good place to start, but it sounded like you guys were set on Karst, which I'm not against. Goxon is
Karst-
from Waterdeep,
Yeah.
so
Oh.
I feel like
Man.
there will be some importance there, and it is kind of closer technically, like geographically.
Bin casts his vote and he points at Karst.
Karst is inevitable. When we get there is when we get there.
One for Karst. Who else? This is democracy.
I believe that we at least need to go to Daggerford first before.
Well,
we
for sure.
decide.
That's
Karst.
undisputed. That's undisputed. That we'll hit the Misty Forest,
Yeah.
Daggerford.
And then figure out where to go from there.
Yeah.
We could have a recount after we do those.
Yeah, for
Right.
all we know, that might take 3 months to get there in real life time.
Karst is important just because we know that that is their stronghold. We know that is where they're getting the dust. And for all we know, they have another fancy portal being built as we speak.
Outside of being a character and playing D&D, Jeremy Robbins speaking here. To me personally, I could be wrong, but to me personally, it sounds like that is a much bigger threat and higher tier, higher level thing than going to Waterdeep personally, because we know there's two big bad head guys there and a stronghold. In Waterdeep, we just know there's a person there somewhere. We just gotta get information. You see what I'm saying?
And apparently they have a dragon.
What is that?
Apparently they have a wyvern.
Who?
I will interject on
No.
two things. I never said there was a dragon in Cars, and I also, if you go back and you read the notes, I also never said that there was two individuals at Cars. There is Mizra. Eclipses was passing through.
Gotcha. Where in the notes were you seeing that? Because I looked through the notes multiple times, and I just see a lot of our like AI images, and then there's a couple times where we sent stuff in
notes
based on notes we found.
Journal.
That's stuff I've written down that was like verbally said. That's kind of where I get.
I thought you were saying in the campaign notes, like in the Discord, Bobby.
That's what I've been working off of, the campaign notes.
That's what I'm talking about. I've never said anything about dragons, though.
Yeah,
I know.
That,
Yeah.
I don't know where you got that from. I don't know where they got that from.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah. All right.
So Karst is a much more juicy target than we thought it would be.
It's a stronghold for them. I don't know if it's their only one, but I do know it's one of their biggest. It's the one stronghold we know of for now.
It would hurt to lose it.
Oh yeah.
I kind of as like a strategist. I can say this with Claudia too. I've always you go after the smaller targets so that once they're all out of the way, like, you know, the big one has like nothing left to stand. There's no legs to stand on.
Yeah.
It just comes rolling. And all the
The more we cut off their resources and their support, the more isolated they'll become.
Ben makes a counterpoint by making a small snake appear in his hand, like a small snake doll, and then he pulls its head off. And he just kind of shakes it in front of you.
Goxin just,
Very good point.
Goxin just writes on a piece of paper and turns around to Ben that just says level 6.
Okay. More power would not hurt. We also don't know exactly what they have in store for us there at Karst.
Regardless, we know the next two things we're doing, right? Which is going to the Misty Forest to follow that, and then going to Daggerford. I think that's enough to call.
Right. For now.
For now, yeah.
For all we know, we might find more information along the way that will steer us in a proper.
Maybe we could talk to that mayor tomorrow and see if he has anything to offer us.
Yeah, pro bono. You kind of destroyed the drugs.
I know, we didn't do anything.
We were a witness. We were a witness.
We got paid for it though, and that's all that matters. All right, so I'm assuming we're all going to be going to bed then, correct?
Yeah, I would say at this point it's pretty late. The tavern's kind of beginning to like calm down. People are slowly making their way out. I will say, a zip, because our days are kind of flying by, you get another message. You hear the same woman's voice, and your question prior was, who is this? What do you mean, who is dying? And in a response to that, she says, "This is your mother, Elaine." They've kidnapped so many of our people. So many are dead. Those who are sick and can't work are being sent other places. please save us. And then it cuts out.
I don't know why my head
Oh.
instantly went to fucking Seinfeld going, Elaine! Elaine!
I was trying to
Um,
I was trying to think of a name that was around a zip, and the best I could come up with was a name that started with A, and it was
That's
Elaine.
good, that's good, yeah, that's good. I just have a brain rot
Elaine.
fucking mind.
either I guess perception or an insight to see something is bothering a zip.
Yeah, I'm just,
That's huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
You can respond to
Mind you, my
that
character-
message.
I can.
Yeah.
If
If you wanna do yourself a favor, give me an Arcana check. The DC will be, I will say, a 13.
Well, I got a 3.
Okay.
Oh no.
I got a nat 1 on that, plus 2. So I was
Okay.
like, that's good.
She
That's
doesn't
a
have
one.
caller ID enabled, so she's like,
That's
what
a
the fuck
one.
was that?
Yeah, literally, I'm just like, where? The only thing I'm gonna be like is, I guess I'm just gonna actually be like physically shocked, like,
Okay.
and be like, where are you? Frantic. Frantic.
Do we
cold sweat.
see? Yeah, I was gonna say, do we
Worried.
see a zip freaking out?
I would say give me a perception check. I would say if she's visibly freaking out, the DC is going to be pretty low. It's going to be like a 10.
I'm gonna be visibly shook. Oh,
And got a 19.
With a 19, you definitely see her like jaw drop to the floor and her kind of like look around, almost like she's searching for someone speaking to her, even though you can clearly see that
Is-
no one is talking to her.
I'm
Is
pretty
it-
sure you're the only one that knows that I can. I think you are the one that knows I can, like, telepathically speak.
You spoke to Goxon, actually.
Oh
I do.
yeah, I
There's
forgot.
both of
I
us.
forgot. Wow, that was forever ago.
Ben looks in your direction and he sees like you're kind of like hyperventilating, and he like conjures a paper bag for you.
The other thing that I forgot, Goxon, Fingus.
Yes.
Remind me when you guys are leaving the tavern. As you guys walk out, remind me, Fingus. But until then, what are you guys doing as far as a zip in sheer panic mode?
Well, now all Gox can think about is leaving the town. No, Goxon's gonna notice that and look over and be like, "You good? You alright? You got a paper bag there? What's going on?"
Ben is gonna reach up and like, cause she's like, I assume like a zip is like sweating.
Yeah, I guess it's just like a bead of sweat. Because
Ben's gonna-
I mean, yeah.
Ben's gonna do the thing where like you check for someone has a fever. He's gonna like put the back of his hand to her head.
I'm freaking out, man. My character has literally not, I guess, heard either of her parents. My character's basically a freaking orc. I'm shook. That's crazy. I was not expecting that. I had a feeling. I was just like, I was actually thinking that, for some reason, I was like, this is gonna be like some person that's like in the, like one of those crazy ass places that are,
I don't know.
parts or something.
Oh, like it was one of the people we're going after.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
Ben,
response to that though was where are you? That was all. That was the only thing I could say because I really don't know.
I guess Ben, because technically we don't know what conversation you were having. Ben that makes the question mark appear in his hands.
I'm just gonna be
Wait,
like,
do you say "Where are you" out loud?
yeah.
Oh.
That's why I'm like audibly, like I'm audibly saying like, where are you? Like I'm frantic. That's why I was like, yes,
Okay.
that makes sense as to why. Yes.
Claudia's just gonna ask, who are you talking to?
No one. Gonna try to
No
shrug
one
it
at
off.
this table?
Insight
Nope,
check.
no one.
Insight check.
Yep.
No one.
Well, Ben's also
You're
gonna go
half
for an
taking
insight check.
A zip,
But didn't you?
a zip
Doc is
roll.
gonna look at the panther and go,
roll.
someone's losing it.
Roll deception against their insight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I like
Yeah,
can
roll
I
a
Decepticon
deception.
her ass?
She wants to go invisible and disappear from the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well-
Bernier Oblivious is like, I know. Like, where are you? Come on. Oh, show your face.
He's right over
Well-
there.
Did anyone roll higher than a 12 on their insight?
I got a 19 on insight.
So
Un momento, por
Claudia,
favor.
Claudia knows immediately that Azip is lying.
What if I got a 20 on my deception plus 7?
But you said you got a 12, I thought.
No, I said, well.
Oh, I thought you said 12.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I'm
You
just
got a
like,
27?
well.
Holy
Well, it's
shit.
20. I got a nat 20 plus 7.
Jesus
Okay, so-
Christ.
I take that
Poker.
back.
I'm like, well.
We should have been putting a
Keep
zip in
your-
poker.
Keep your secrets.
Right.
That's my. That's
Goxie
my.
goes,
high-
"Waiter,
that's
check,
like one of
please."
my highest things.
Waiter.
Waiter. check,
Waiter.
Ben is just like when those NPCs in Skyrim when you start sneaking. Like, I guess it was the wind.
please. Yeah, must have been the wind.
Yeah.
Oh
Probably
god,
isn't
that
good.
really could not have
Okay.
worked out better for me. But I was kind of hoping that would fail a little bit, just because I could
Just
not
enjoy
be
your
so.
trauma.
Why am I so
Right.
goddamn secretive?
You are allowed to, like, roleplay.
I know, yeah. I was just like,
It's
wow.
okay. Save it for You still have time. When the moment's right, it'll come out.
I'm just gonna start
with-
word vomiting.
With that being said, I would say it's probably last call has passed, and you guys are slowly ushered out of the tavern, Red locking up behind you. And out from the darkness flies a very injured Fingus with an arrow sticking through one of his wings, and he's been able to get back, but the injured wing is flapping like much faster to try to keep himself balanced, and he lands on the ground near you and begins hopping towards you.
Goxon is going
Well, now I
to
feel bad.
run up to him and take out a potion of healing.
Wait. Take
Pour
mine.
it down his
Hey, I can
guzzle.
cure a wound.
Wait, we have two healers here.
This is an
Don't
instinct.
waste
He's not.
potion.
Oh yeah,
This is
Goxon's
in
not paying
character.
attention.
This is an instinct. In the moment, Goxon wouldn't think. Let me
Okay.
conserve the potion. He's
Okay.
emotional. That's his pet. So he just runs up and just pours this potion down the.
What about
bird's mouth.
Bingus? Is Bingus your pet? Because those frogs have just been vibing for the past 2 days.
They're chilling.
We
They're
just left them by
chilling.
the pond
They're
or
eating-
something. They're
They're
fine.
eating all the bugs. They're making
Yeah,
it
they're
a
like
nicer
chilling in the
place
mud
for
by the
everyone.
river somewhere. They're
Chilling.
They're tied up by the river.
This bird's got an arrow to it.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
how do
leave
you
it in
find
like
out?
a bad side of Faerun and they took their legs or something.
Delicacy.
But yeah, I got plenty of potions. So yeah, Goxon's gonna open it up, pour the potion down his mouth, pour it on his wing, slowly break off.
Shit on the bird.
Yeah, just
Why don't we
kind
get
of.
poured on the-
Is that how
like
potions
holy
work?
water, just like hi.
Right? Like holy water.
Goxon's going to. I'm assuming the arrow is like through the wing like this. So he's
Yeah.
gonna break it so he can like slide both sides out so the arrow doesn't pull and cut the rest.
Perfect.
And 10 hit wounds.
Bernier will give Goxon his potion of healing to make up for the one he.
Are you sure? I had 3. So now I have 2.
Dude, I'm the one who sent him on the mission. I feel bad.
Oh, fair enough. All right.
Only 5
Well,
more.
thank you very much.
That went very well for
Yeah.
you, by the way, because I rolled 4 attacks against Fingus.
Damn.
And
4?
I didn't even want him to be there that long. I just wanted to fly over, drop the head, and leave.
well, you rolled a 4 on your
I didn't
stealth.
roll anything.
Yeah, he didn't do well.
He did not do
what
well.
I rolled for.
So I
Okay.
shouldn't tell you this, but as he flew over Kars, we'll say that you casted Speak with Animals.
I was about to say that. I was going to ask him what happened. Yeah.
Okay, so you cast Speak with Animals as you go to begin this ritual that normally takes you 10 minutes. You start thinking about the ritual, and your necklace begins to glow this bright blue, and the ritual spell that takes 10 minutes is casted instantaneously. And
Oh, that's cool.
Very nice. Very nice.
and then you said you ask him what happened.
Yeah, I'd say what happened? What happened, bud?
He's very clearly like shook from the long travel, especially like while being injured. And he's like, I flew over Kars to drop the head, and I don't know how, but they saw me. There was 4 towers, and they all had an archer in them, and they shot at me. They shot at me so many times, and I was able to dodge them, except for this one single arrow clipped me.
Freaking out, man.
I will.
Everybody's freaking out, man.
Can you give me a perception check with Fingus?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, like Fingus doing the perception check?
Yeah, for him to like recount maybe if he saw something else.
I'm trying to think how I would do. Okay, yeah. Well, what does perception go off? Let me.
I think it's wisdom.
Yeah, it's wisdom. So wisdom, he has a +2. So
And I'll say it'll be with advantage because he had such a high like elevation.
Gotcha. So I'll do twice then, right? I don't even need to. First one's 18 +2. That's 20.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah. No, that's perfect. So
The perception bird.
He kind of like recaps for a moment, thinking about it, blocking out the trauma, and he says it's a big fortress, a lot of open space inside. I saw one mine shaft, a small building inside. There were cages everywhere. Halflings, a lot of halflings, and there was multiple searching for the word like cargo wagons. There was multiple wagons, and they were loading some of the more sick halflings into them, and they were getting dispersed into different directions outside of Kars.
Did you, by any chance, did you see a good point of entry for some espionage, some stealth activities?
The walls were made of wood. They were about 15 feet high. The only way in I saw was through the main gate. There was 2 main gates. There was one... No, I think it was just one. Hold on, let me check all my stuff turned off.
Don't we have like a photo of this place? We have like
Little
2
bit,
pictures.
We do in the campaign notes, yeah.
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 I was just asking. I didn't know if with the perception of that, I didn't know if he saw like a crack in a certain wall or like maybe like a secret entrance that.
From his elevation, I would say he didn't see any because he's so high
Anything,
up, he wouldn't
yeah,
see like on the
like that, yeah.
walls.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
he saw there was, like I said, the cargo. One was getting shipped north, the other was getting shipped east.
We need to make friends with them.
Actually, they were all kind of getting shipped east, with the exception of one that was going a bit more north. I'm sorry, west.
Well-
West.
Oh, west. Okay, I was
West.
gonna say
I'm
east on the
sorry.
map is a whole lot of nothing.
I'm
but
sorry, west.
west. So it sounds like we can look for more information in the star maps in the area there, or we could just gather some people and try to do like a frontal assault. I can get up that tower. I know that. My new amulet. I can get up that tower. But I know
15
I'm
feet
down.
tall is not that bad for me.
I know I'm down to fuck them people up now.
Yeah.
So, I want Goxon to just give him a little pet, and be like, "Good job, proud of you." I wish I had like a dead rat on me or something, but I don't. So, I'll just tell him to get some rest and lay low for now.
Maybe the barkeep has one.
So,
Barkeep just closed her door. I'm like banging the door. I'm like, "Yeah, ain't rats in there."
by this point, Red has just left, and Fingus, I'll say, he kind of flies up and nestles somewhere up on the roof of the inn, within earshot for you. And then I'll say, since it's midnight and I'm probably gonna hop off,
Yeah, I say we just do a long rest.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say, is that, Goxon, if you want to tell me how much money you're donating for the night,
Yes.
and then we'll end on that.
So, I will just straight up ask you this question. Right?
Uh-huh.
I don't really care if anyone hears about it. I know originally our plan was kind of every day I have to donate a little more, right? It has to be more than the day prior. So if I did like a big donation, there's no way the next day I could go back to lesser, right? Or else I'd be forfeiting some like powers or something.
So originally, when we had like a general idea of what we wanted to do, I liked that because it caused a little bit of conflict in your character and in your search for like money and stuff like that. But like as the stories like progress and there's a little bit more of like, I would say like a point to everything that we didn't have when we initially started, I wouldn't necessarily worry about that.
Okay, because I don't want to just like right now I have a lot of money, so right now I'd be comfortable just throwing like a quick 500 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't want to do that, and then the next night be like, all right, well now I need to do more than 500 because then I'll be good for 3 days, 4 days, and then no more powers. That's not good.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not too worried about the minimum payment. That was just like an interesting conflict that I wanted to give you in the beginning when we didn't have like a clear arc on how everything kind of wanted to fall into place. But with like your character developing and stuff like that, I think there's more to it than just like a minimum payment of gold. I don't think that's like super interesting.
And I think they've built a relationship now where she knows he's gonna fucking pay her because he's already paid her so much.
Yeah.
All right, so then for tonight, I will do a contribution of 500 gold.
All right, so that will bring you to, what's that? 1,158.
Well, that's gonna be 1158. My total now.
Yeah, that's correct. And I will end, I'll just fast forward through. Everybody got their rooms. If you guys are all sharing, just have somebody deduct 20 gold from their inventory. And then we will leave on a quick scene. And then we'll pick off in the morning. So as everybody goes to sleep, just for ease, we'll say that nobody stays on guard. It's been pretty safe. So you guys all just collectively get a night's rest. Goxon, just like so many times before, you wake up in this cloud of thunder. And you're staring, waiting for her to come once again. And a little bit of time passes, and she doesn't come. The thunder continues to roll in the distance, flashes of lightning, and suddenly a flash of lightning strikes you, and it courses through your body, and that pain jolts you out of bed. And you look around and you see for a brief moment in reality kind of some electricity kind of crawl on your skin and disperse into the air. Your additional 1d4 of lightning damage for your Eldritch Blast and your melee attacks has now bumped up to a 1d6 damage.
Nice.
I'll change that in my notes.
And
yeah, I knew I knew the next gift was at that. That's why I was like, fuck it, I'm going 500. I want to see what the first gift.
And now I have, it seems like, a pretty fair amount of some housekeeping I gotta do for the future. But hell yeah, that was awesome, guys. That was a ton of role playing and figuring out what the fuck is gonna go next. And then we'll pick off, like I said, if you guys want to like do any like role play or whatever for the night's rest, or we can just pick up next time from the morning and go from there.
No, just pair back time from the morning. I feel like we definitely got a good amount. Yeah, we talked about like a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of
sure.
good